Hey guys. 1 second. Come on over. Dallas is watching Terrifier, and I keep hearing loud ass noises coming from the TV. And I'm not gonna tell him to turn it off, so I'll just close my door. I had it open because Ruby was laying in the doorway. We took them on a nice little evening walk, and she is pooped. She pooped on the walk. It was great. Um, hello. Hi. How you guys doing today? I It's already 7 here in sunny Los Angeles, California. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to stream. I'm not sure. I'm a little tired and sleepy today. I was up pretty late last night. Excuse me. Sorry. I was up pretty late last night working on the podcast. And then we slept in pretty late today just because I was so tired. And then we worked out. Got Chipotle. I went to CVS because I had to get my prescription refilled. And my doctor sent it over this morning. And they were like, it's on hold. We don't know why. And I'm like, well, like, my doctor authorized it. She gave me an entire year of my meds. Because she's chill like that. She's like, if it's working, it's working. We don't need to see each other. And I'm like, yeah, you know, okay. So I went all the way to CVS today, and they didn't have it. So I'm going to have to skip today again. Skip 2 days in a row, and hopefully they'll be ready tomorrow. But alas, it's okay. But yeah, I was like, I'm a little sleepy. Not sleepy, not really sleepy. Like, I don't need to go to bed right now. I just feel like I'm operating with a half tank of gas today. However, I did say on Saturday that I promise I would stream on Tuesday, which is today, because I just haven't gotten to see you guys a lot. I've been very busy, but things are going to slow down now. Like, this week, everything should be back to normal. I'll be able to stream potentially Thursday, but definitely Friday, Saturday, like I usually do. So, getting back into the swing of things. But I was like, you know what? Let me just chat with my people. I haven't talked to my people. You know I have to talk to my people. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Start to the new week. Yesterday. Hello, Gideon. Thank you for the 83-month resub. Where my people at? Where my people at? Staravia. 1 year. Thank you, thank you. What's up? What's up? Hello, Random Chiz. Where's the muscles? I don't know. I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. There you go. There you go. Six big booms, exactly. Thank you, Gachakumas. Hello, Damien. Very excited for Slater to perform on the Tonight Show. I hope she does Crank. I hope to God she does Crank. Hey, Kane, can you do me a favor? Eat glass and then go play in traffic and never come back. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Jimmy, quick question. Would you beat up a chatter? I'm thinking about it. Jargon, hello. Hello, Booble Snort. Porthos, how you doing? Is that an AI workout profile pic? Keep yourself safe, honey. Keep yourself safe. Hello, Huntober. Hello, hello. How's it going, Random Chiz? Damien, Madeline. Hello. Miss Fluffy Kitty, how's it going? Danny. Hello. Ooh, hello. Hi, Sherbert. Speaking of muscles, I started going to the gym with my friend, and we're already getting bigger. That's awesome. That is awesome. Anyway, Jimmy, you look hot. Thank you, Bubble Snore. I appreciate it. I've been feeling very Very hot lately. That's all I'll say. Been feeling it. Been feeling it. Hello, Baby Tortuga, Meryl Streep, Ozclaw, Maddie. How's it going, guys? Welcome in. You're low-key giving singer from the 80s. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Michael Jackson. I'm Megan Maroney. Never heard of her. I'm a singer from the 80s. That is in the running for the Wetsy Awards this year. We're a little late into May for the meme of the month, which honestly Trisha's K-pop song might usurp that nomination for meme of the month, because my god, it is fucking the way people are tweeting about it, like, oh, Blackpink Ender, like she's currently I think number 25 on the US K-pop chart, which is fucking awesome. It's so fucking awesome. The 40 million edit is fake. It does have 200,000 views though. It does have 200,000 views. But no, the 40 million is fake. The way she had more Korean in her song than actual K-pop nowadays. That's what all the comments are saying. It's so fucking funny. It's awesome. I just like... It's always the stuff I feel like she doesn't expect to really take off that do. Which is the best part about it. Because it's just, it's done with such earnestness and, like, admiration for K-pop. And I think that's why it's resonating with people so much. Because it's like, it is the most random side quest ever, but it also is, like, a quality product and just, like, really fun. I just love when there's, like, a meme that's just, like, a good time. Like, everybody's just having a good time talking about something. It's not like we're lolcowing, tearing down a person. That's why I don't really love this, like, Tyler Catastrophe shit that I've been seeing. Like, it's always, like not conventionally attractive, typically queer person that ends up, and it's like, what is the end result of this? Like, you just want them to fucking kill themselves? Like, I don't understand the end result. Especially when it's like, as far as I'm aware, they literally are just existing and, like, are confident. They're like a fat person with confidence, which is like, how dare they? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So that's why I love that everybody's just enjoying Trisha's new song. I just love it. I loved the, oh my god, the casino butter, the steak. That was great too, because it's like, nobody's attacking the girl in the video. I mean, they're kind of saying, like, she doesn't know what she's doing, but, like, they're not coming for her, how she looks or anything. They're not assuming she is, like, an evil person. Like, we're just like, enjoying the absurdity. It's just, I love it. I love stuff like that. I've been on the internet long enough. I thought that horror edit of that girl on The View, that girl, LaToya Jackson, Michael Jackson's sister, famous LaToya Jackson, are you 15 years old? Holy shit, that girl. That's so crazy. That's fucking hilarious. I have loved the LaToya songs that I have been seeing on my feed. There's so many. I need to watch her. Girl, not even woman. She's fully like 60. That girl. I need to watch her reality show, because it's insane. The clips I've been seeing are fucking insane. I love it. Shadow Luna, thank you so much for the 58 months. I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And Toy Herb, thank you again for the 35 months. Well, she is that girl. I don't know. Why is cock and balls banned? Is it really? No fucking way. I don't know. When she goes to see the psychic undercover and gets a message from Michael. Oh my fucking god. I just keep seeing the one of her getting tased. And there's also this like one of her in front of a green screen and she like blows up or something. Wild. You performed with some of the greatest stars of our time and LaToya Jackson. Hello, Zap. How you doing? Hello, Bold and Brash Bandicoot. I tried to say cock and balls LaToya shirt. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll have to ask one of my mods to undo it. Because I can't go to my own banned terms list. I don't know why that would be banned. But I can't go there. Because it has a bunch of, like, spoiler phrases for, like, games like Danganronpa and Kingdom Hearts and stuff. So, like, literally the phrase, like, so-and-so just died is, like, banned, so. CBT LaToya. Love it. You could take the C word out of there, too. Bro, on Lost Culturistas, Hillary Duff said Aaron Carter came to her when she saw a psychic. So crazy. That's so fucking crazy. I don't think you could. I don't know if I would say something like that about, like, a celebrity like that. It's, like... It's, like, if my family came to me, I would say something. But, like... I don't know. Like a YouTuber or like a streamer or something. I'm trying to think on like a similar level of fame. If I said something like that, like they came to me at a psychic, like what the fuck? But I guess maybe they actually knew each other. It's a little different. Hi guys. Hi puppies. It's so empty in here that there's actually like room now to play with the dogs in here, because normally it's just in the living room, but there's room. And I was roughhousing with Ruby yesterday. I was just going like she was getting very hyped. Did you turn the TV off? Okay, thank you. The psychic twins said the Hillary from the timeline where she won said we were actually looking into the future for a different dimension.
Yes, I actually drew a different dimension right here. Yes, this is actually when I put on my paper. That's crazy dimension. I wrote dimension. From Jupiter.
You're from the star sign Sirius, yes, and you were actually an ancient Egyptian in a past life. Oh,
my toxic trait is I believe them. I believe the timeline shifted.
The only one that I believe, like, psychic, I think is Tyler Henry at this point. I, like, kind of still believe Teresa Caputo. I low-key want her on Just Trish, but I don't think Trish or Moses want that, like, juju in the house.
With the Caputo sitting cutie and a wig. I'm Teresa Caputo.
Buy one. I think Kelly Mantle can see ghosts. I also think Kelly Mantle
she can
see ghosts. Yeah, I believe Kelly Mantle as well.
She can.
My favorite psychic twin prediction was that Selena Gomez would be wearing a lot of hats. My hat.
You ate that.
I sleep beside it. You were a closeted husband in the 60s that would cruise on the regular.
The psychic twins were like, yes, Jenna Marbles, you will break up with
You will break
Julian
up with Julian and be a lesbian.
Start dating women. Yes, twins even.
Oh my god. So fucking nuts, dude. I kind of love it, though. I still think about that lady who pulled the 5 of Cups on Fox News in 2020.
I just saw that on TikTok today.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
She literally goes, okay, we're pulling for the Trump presidency. And it's 5 of Cups, like, upside down. And she's like, ooh. She says, I realize I'm on Fox News, but that means a disappointment.
Why is cock and balls banned? Try again. Try again. Yeah, you can try again now. Honey the Land. God. He's in Florida. That was so fucking iconic last year. That was like a highlight of last year's memes. For sure. I'm a singer from the 80s. I need to pull that up. I need to pull that up. We need to watch that right now. I think today I have some TikToks that I've been wanting to watch together. In my like four stream collection on TikTok. But I also want to play this game that I found on TikTok called Toon Tone. And you basically like use a color slider to like try to perfectly match the color of like Patrick's pants or like Squidward's skin or Peter Griffin's shirt, like shit like that. Although it's just white. His pants. I want to play that. I think it'd be fun. But this is the video. This fucking video is so funny to me. It is just like, this is the type of shit kids do. I remember my sister and 3 of her friends at the beach one day. Like, you just have nothing going on. And this is like pre-iPhones and social media. So they just choreographed an entire dance to Best of Both Worlds by Hannah Montana. And I was like making fun of them at the time, but I was low-key just pissed that they didn't ask me to do it. But this shit is like, this is childhood. I love it. It's so funny to me. It's also like, who the fuck is Megan Maroney? But anyway, this is the video I keep referencing.
I'm SZA. I'm Charlie XCX. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm quite an impression. I'm Michael Jackson. I'm Olivia Rodrigo. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm a singer from the 80s. I'm Luke Combs. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Taylor Swift. Oh.
Okay, first of all, who is Megan Maroney and why were like 3 of them her? Also, like, why do some of them stop to say something and some of them don't? Taylor, when she's out, we were out flipping and I just started flipping. When has Taylor ever fucking flipped? Yeah, whoa.
SZA. I'm Charlie XCX.
Honestly, she ate. Like, this is the most, like, this and Michael Jackson are the winners for me.
I'm Charlie XCX. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm quite an impression. I'm Michael Jackson.
This feels like something they would have done on Pen 15.
I'm Olivia Rodrigo. I'm Megan Maroney.
This queen, everyone's like, she found out this morning that this was happening. And literally, if you look up like 80s, yeah, here we go, 80s t-shirt, it's like the first result from Temu.
I'm a singer from the 80s. I'm Luke Combs.
Who the fuck is... I literally... Sorry to this girl. I literally don't remember her, and I just watched this. Like, was she in the video the first time I watched this? That's crazy.
I'm Luke Combs. I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Taylor Swift.
It's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. Whoa. Okay, one more time.
I'm Charlie X.
Yeah, she brought her own mic. Yes, girl.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm quite an impression.
Okay. Is she even wearing an outfit? Like, what? Also, does Sabrina... I don't know much about Sabrina. Is that like a lyric? What is that? and I leave quite an impression. What does that mean? The tallest one piece. Yeah, it's a lyric. Okay, I don't know. I only know Sabrina's like. I know Espresso. I know Feather. I know Juno is my favorite. I know House Tour. I know Manchild, and I know Taste, and that's really it. She says that, but not with that inflection. It's giving Drag Race. The way she says that gives Drag Race entrance line.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I leave quite an impression.
And the lyric is from Taste. Shut the fuck up. No fucking way. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. First line, by the way. You could tell that I am thinking about other shit when I'm listening to music sometimes, I guess.
I'm Megan Maroney.
All of them, they all went to the Mega Maroney store. They all went to Spirit Halloween and found the Mega Maroney aisle. Like, they're all in the same outfit. Who is Megan Maroney? I am on the gay side of Twitter where I'm like, yeah, stream Kylie Minogue. Oh, I gotta listen to the new Robin. I don't know who Megan Maroney is.
Megan Maroney. I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I leave quite an impression.
I'm Grace McLady.
I'm Michael Jackson.
I was literally, hold on.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm a little bit, we're gonna need you to speak up, honey.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm a singer from the 80s.
She does pick up speed. She does pick up speed. She's like, I gotta get out of here.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm a singer from the 80s. I'm Luke Combs.
Okay, at first I was like, this girl being the only one to be a boy, but then I forgot about Michael Jackson being a boy. That one picture of Michael Jackson where he's looking puss as fuck, dude. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm a singer from the 80s.
It's so crazy because, like, it's so adorable to me that, like, it feels like these kids are still just, like, doing kid stuff. You know? Like, this just reminds me of stuff that, like, the girls I grew up with would do. And this girl is especially, for some reason, like, she just reminds me so much of, like, not a specific person I grew up with, but just, like, like, I don't know. Just, like, she just has, like, an essence that I'm, like, you remind me so much of, like, my girlfriends from, like, middle school and stuff. It's, I don't know, it's a very sweet video. I like that people are not, like, really, like, making fun of these girls. Like, it's just, like, playful. It's just sweet. I don't know. It gives, I'm a student for Halloween.
Megan Maroney.
Yeah.
I'm a singer from the 80s.
For Halloween. We weren't allowed to dress up in high school until we were seniors, which is like, is this, like, the military? Like, is this school supposed to be, like, a punishment? I don't understand. But I was Dipper from Gravity Falls. And people kept asking me, are you a trucker? And I was just like, no. And I should have just said yes. But I was like, no, I'm Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls on Disney XD. Like, I just, like, could not help myself. But beside from, like, saying the full title, very neurotypical of me, obviously. And I remember my English teacher, who I hated. I loved all my English teachers until senior year, and then I hated him. He went around the room asking us all what we were, and I was like, I'm Dipper Pines. It's from a cartoon on Disney XD. And he goes, oh, yeah, my daughter stopped watching the Disney Channel when they were like 11. And I was just like, this is a second story window. If I land on my head, it is lights out, and I'll do it. Like, kill me. I literally could have just said I'm a trucker. Like, who cares what I am? Anyway, literally, like, I watched this video so many times. This is the first time I've ever seen this girl. No offense, it's giving first out.
I'm Megan Maroney. I'm Taylor Swift.
No, Taylor Swift has never bent her knees, let alone done that. It's so fucking the setup. Like she fucking does this shit all the time. She was just out flipping. It's honestly sick as fuck. That is a sick flip.
I'm Taylor Swift.
Taylor's signature move, her forward smash. She should have been Fergie. Whoa! This is such a good video. Okay, thank you for humoring me while we dissected this frame by frame. It's fucking awesome. I love it. Well, let's just keep going through my TikTok, I guess. Because I saved a bunch of videos to watch with you guys.
Have you ever won?
Because I was just like, ooh, this would be fun to talk about. It's less, let's watch funny thing, and more like, this is a topic. This is my hot topics. Ooh, a tiny object. My tiny object today, because I took it off my purse, because I went to like a fancy event. And I was just like, I'm not walking around with little charms. And then everybody there had little charms on their purse. And I was just like, well, maybe I'll kill myself for trying to blend in. But little Elephant Mario, I'm in an Elephant Mario kick. Because he's just so, it's a horny thing. It is. I have an Elephant Mario plushie that I hung up over here. And then, of course, the amiibo. I love it. Gay bear icon despite being a fucking elephant. I also won this little guy at the mall. I remember what Tamagotchi name he has, but he's very cute. Okay, so wait, show him again. I wasn't looking. Is it like Konpachi or something? It looks like his name is Blorp T. Love Elephant Mario for reasons. I get it, sister. I get it. I do get it. Sorry. I was sick 2 months ago, and I still can't laugh. Yeah, Kuchipachi, yes. I knew it was something with a K. Thank you. Is your persona Elephant Mario? My Kinney. El elefante es muy grande. Jimmy, thoughts on Jungle Book? I have not seen it in a really long time. And, I honestly feel like I remember more about Jungle Book 2 than I do about the first one. Which didn't occur to me as a kid that Jungle Book 2, which were like released when I was a child, was like a sequel that came out like 50 years later. Like I didn't understand that like the original Jungle Book was so old. It's like one of the earliest Disney movies. No idea. Thought it was like a 90s movie. Like Hercules and all that shit. Okay. I had never seen anybody like describe like the color palette of like the late 90s like this. And it made me so nostalgic because like there's literally like bed sheets in here that my cousins had, and it like just took me back to like visiting them in Pennsylvania as a kid for like we would have like family get-togethers a couple times a year, and I'm actually going to one again in July of this year. I'm very excited.
Have you ever asked yourself?
What are we?
Have you ever asked yourself
Why are we autoplaying? What the fuck?
Have you ever wondered why everything
Okay.
in the 90s was hunter green and maroon? We got the curtains, the bedroom, obviously the couches, and
Honestly, Barney.
many more.
Oh, that backpack.
I recently made a video about how teal and purple were the color of the 90s. In the 80s, you had this pastel color palette going that was very light and bright. It gradually got darker and darker and turned into what you see here in the late 80s, early 90s. But as the colors got darker and darker, it became all about...
It's such, like, good-ass colors, dude. It's so
Hunter
good.
green and maroon. The purple from the early 90s turned mauve, and the aqua and teal turned into hunter and forest. And it was everywhere. Like, this is what it looked like growing up in the 90s. Everything came in hunter green or mauve. And there's also an
My dad literally had, like, a jacket like this.
honorable mention to
That had a
navy blue.
big bleach
This was-
stain. This. Literally, my...
Have you ever?
Okay. What
Have
the
you ever
fuck,
asked
dude? TikTok on browser sucks ass.
Have you ever wondered why every
What the fuck is going on?
earthy kind? How about navy blue? This was
My cousin Jason had these sheets. That's it. That's all I wanted to fucking say, I guess.
basically the trifecta in any mom's sewing room. How about reverse?
I never knew. I didn't know. I didn't understand.
You can do either or. It's actually a really nice earthy kind of color combo, but it got so overused. It was for women and for men and for the bed. Is it having a comeback? Are we ready for the...
Have you ever asked yourself why dogs bark and wolves don't? Well, wolves actually do bark, but
Top Gun was deliberately made gay, and not only that, if you're around my age, it's also connected to why you
This
might
video only being in my right speaker. The fuck?
have body image issues. Okay, so first, someone came into my comments and started arguing with me about Top Gun, saying, quote, where did Tony Scott or Bruckheimer explicitly state it's a homo movie?
I've never seen Top Gun, and I never wanted to until this video.
And it became personal with me.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
Because the debate about whether or not Top Gun is gay is not actually a debate. It's gay. Here's director Tony Scott talking about it.
I found this book by Bruce Weber, and it was guys in the military. And there's this one centerfold, this guy who looked very similar to Tom, and then the backseat
God.
guy looked very similar to Val Kilmer. Similar in terms of the intent of their eyes, the intent of the characters. And I used that book as a role model for who I believe these guys were. So I showed the pictures to Tom and to Val and to the studio. They got a little bit scared because it was infamous in terms of the gay community, this book. So that's where all these haircuts came from, and this sort of hard-edged military look.
And it's also part of a long history of this kind of rival/lovers plotline in the action western genre. I could literally do a Jeremy Irons and Margin Call going over all the movies.
1637, 1797, 1819, 37, 57, 84, 1987. Didn't that cover me up good?
Red River 1958, Bend of the River 1952, Johnny Guitar 1954, The Tall T 1957, Cowboy 1958, Comanche Station 1960, Commando 1985, Predator 1987, Days of Thunder 1990 with the same cast and crew, Point Break 1991, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2,
I did watch a video about how Predator, the way it shoots the male actors in that movie is very much how female characters are shot in horror movies. And it's to really, honestly, almost like a little misogynistically, I guess. It's like trying to usurp the, like, I'm trying to think of the word. The trend, or like the, oh my god. The trope, thank you. No one helped me. Thanking myself. You trying to be woke, I know. Yeah, using the conventions of the male gaze on men, exactly. As like a way to show like, wow, like if these macho dudes are like looking so like soft and like being put in like the fucking feminine like role where they are like weaker in this situation, the monster must be so strong. Like it's a way to like make the monster feel even scarier, that if like freaking Arnold is like cowering in fear, basically naked, like, you know, it's a fucking scary beast. Which, like, doesn't the Predator only attack you if, like, you are carrying weapons or something like that? Like, if you're trying to attack it? I've never seen those movies, but I feel like I saw a scene where, like, it doesn't attack a child. Because it's like, well, you're not trying to bother me or something.
2009, anything with Charles Lawton. I mean, my whole channel. Top Gun is just one iteration of it. The whole thing in the genre is that the guys can't truly connect with women because women don't fully understand what it is to be a cowboy or a pilot or a race car driver or whatever. So they fall in love with each other, but convention and censorship doesn't allow them to make out. So we just get the tension, and it's great. There's a reason Arnold tells this guy to let off steam.
I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes. I'm gonna shoot you between
Jelly Scoot, thank you for the 53
That's a
months.
metaphor for how Bennett needs to Okay, so that's that. Now the body image stuff comes from the photographer Tony Scott talked about, Bruce Weber. Because Weber's a tremendous photographer, but unfortunately he is example A#1 for the evil of letting your aesthetic genius be co-opted by capital. Because no one could shoot hot guys like Bruce Weber, but he worked hand in hand with Abercrombie & Fitch to plaster his gorgeous images all over malls, shopping bags, catalogs, everywhere. And if you grew up in the last 20-30 years, that had a pretty bad effect on all of us, I think. Because
Honestly, yeah. I literally, like, I remember the first time I ever felt bad about myself was when my sister was old enough to, like, want to shop at Abercrombie. And she got to go, like, maybe once a year because it was expensive. And she probably just bought, like, a shirt just so, like, she could fit in with all the other girls that had Abercrombie shirts. But I remember sitting just, like, in a seating area waiting for her to be done and, like, just feeling horrible about myself and also attracted to these men, which I'm sure many gay guys can relate to. Oh, he makes me feel so ugly, but he's so hot. Like, hi, Michael.
I personally feel like artists have a responsibility to watch how that art is being
We're
used.
watching how
Used to
Top
explore
Gun
just
is
like
gay, and
Bear Ponds.
I'm really showing my fucking iPad kid brain because I'm like, okay, it's a little
Top Gun
long
was
of a
delivered-
video.
Such a nice, quiet pet. Such a nice, quiet pet.
Okay.
Do you ever think about the mass tragedy Beanie Baby collection? And I'm not just talking about...
Oh my god. The fucking evil. So it was like a trend for everybody to, like, be posting, like, oh my god, what Beanie Baby is, like, your birthday's Beanie Baby. Like, that's your Beanie Baby. Like, literally, over half of them are Mother's Day. I'm like, this is sick. This is a sick joke. It's because my birthday every 7 years falls on Mother's Day, which is really just, like, so fucking evil.
The 9/11 Beanie Babies, America Courage and Rescue, or the famous Princess Diana Beanie Baby that we were all told would pay for our college education.
Which is crazy.
If there's a national tragedy that's happened on, like, a grand scale, Ty's like, we gotta get in there and make a Beanie Baby for that. This is the AIDS Remembrance Beanie Baby. I just picked a random national tragedy and Googled it. I chose Hurricane Katrina. That's a 3 Beanie Baby tragedy. COVID, however, only got 1 Beanie Baby. It's a praying bear named Hope. Hawaiian wildfires, congratulations.
I low-key want the COVID Beanie Baby.
You're a 1 Beanie Baby tragedy. Now, they do usually donate some portion of the proceeds from the Beanie Baby to the tragedy it's dedicated to. For instance, 100% of the proceeds for Aloha, the Hawaiian wildfires bear, went to the American Red Cross.
Oh, that's
Did
nice.
notice that the Hurricane Katrina bear, they only donated $1. So I do wonder if there's, like, a sliding scale for tragedy donations.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just can't stop thinking about someone who would buy all of the tragedy beanies and then have them sitting out, like, COVID, next to Princess Diana, next to AIDS.
Do they have a 9/11 Beanie Baby? Did you, like, tune out? It's the first. There's 3. They showed 3 at the fucking beginning of the video. They're currently pitching a hantavirus Beanie Babies. Bitch, hantavirus and Ebola, they are fighting for #1 on Billboard. It's so, like, of course, a fucking course, another one while Trump is in office and RFK, the most you look like and sound like shit guy of all times, telling us you guys are unhealthy. You guys are so unhealthy. I'm taking away your Lexapro.
Gotta eat big to get big.
Oh yeah. I love when this video comes back around, because House Hunters just, like, posts it. Hashtag bad edits from the official House Hunters account. What the fuck? I didn't notice that. I fucking love when the House Hunters, like, every couple months just reposts this clip of this episode with these two guys.
Big to get big. I'm Vice President of Technical Design and Quality. I'm Biff, Network Administrator in Rochester, New York. Multitasking is hard.
I want to live in a treehouse.
Their $600,000 budget.
I like that. It's very simple.
Okay, yeah, this actually is horribly edited. They weren't lying. Yeah, House Hunters, but the edits get worse as they go. Okay.
Enjoy taxidermy.
Find a raccoon in the freezer. It's a jumble of lines, and I'm not so sure of highlights.
Soaring ceiling.
Very white. Awful lot of windows. It actually feels kind of small for a master, doesn't it?
Tub.
Yeah.
It feels...
Love to have a tree house. A Tudor. Really? A gingerbread house.
It's just...
Don't pick stuff in.
It's a little colorful. The dark.
Anyway, they're not they don't say they're a couple on the show. They look like they could be brothers. Okay. So, I only think, first of all, they don't. But second, I actually think that's only okay when, I don't know if this person is gay. But I fucking hate when I see this kind of shit. Because it's almost only ever said about gay guys. And it's just like, I think you're just homophobic. Like, it just... Like, they don't look alike. Let's be so fucking for real. There is a 150-pound difference between these two men. Like, be so fucking serious. We went to Benihana on Sunday as, like, a birthday thing. Me, Dallas, David, and Hannah. And at Benihana, if you have less than 8 people, you get sat at a table with, like, strangers. And right as we get there, they call our name, and this fucking straight white guy is fucking standing in the way of the fucking aisle to go to our seat. And I'm like, excuse me. And he, like, doesn't move because he's, like, a little drunk and just, like, not paying attention. And then his girlfriend, like, pulls him out of the way. Of course, gets sit at our table. And I whisper to Dallas, even though they wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway, because it's loud as fuck in there. And I'm like, and they say gay people look alike. That guy and his girlfriend, they look like brother and sister. Like, it's fucking crazy. And they weren't, because they were like, I mean, they might be transplants from Alabama. I don't know, but they were being very cuddly. So I think that it was a double date with the other group of 4. And I was like, I just didn't like their vibe. It was very annoying. Like, they were trying, like, he, like, clearly wanted to be, like, the funny guy at the table. And no. And then many of the chefs, because it's a Japanese steakhouse, are Japanese. And they have very thick accents. And they're speaking English to you. And you can understand them. You can. You're like, if you can't, you're really trying fucking hard. It's so fucking easy to know what they're fucking saying, you know? And he's going around to all of us. He goes to me, asks what I want. I tell him, ask Dallas, David, Hannah. None of the 4 of us have a problem understanding him. And then this fucking dumbass guy, who's like really trying to be the class clown of the table, he is looking at him and going, yeah. And then the guy turns to talk to the girl, and then guy A looks at his friend, guy B, and goes, I'm like, that shit pissed me off. I don't know what he's fucking saying. His accent's so crazy. Like, bitch, he asked if you wanted steak. How do you like your steak cooked? Like, shut the fuck up. It pissed me off so much. Like, I just ignored him for the rest of the night.
Hey, you know it was his birthday, right?
Yeah, it was his birthday. It was mine too. Anyway, this is pissing me off. Damn, I wish this wasn't edited like shit. I don't think this is a very funny edit. Sorry, editor.
It's small for a master, doesn't it?
Tub.
Yeah.
Don't pick stuff in.
It's a little colorful. The dark.
Like, what the fuck is this? It's like not... I hate it anyway.
The real proof that media literacy was dead was when people ended up in the wrong fandoms. Like, y'all talking about the media literacy crisis now. Were you interacting in fandom spaces your whole life? Because the first time I ever ran into a racist Spider-Man fan, I said, what? How did you get here? And then they'll be like, well, I bet you don't read comics. You are a MAGA X-Men fan. One of us was reading, and it wasn't you. Like, back when the whole, like, Nicki Minaj, like, Twitter rant, I don't even know which Twitter rant she was going on. I just know that I was talking about Nicki Minaj, going on a Twitter rant, and someone came in my comment section and made a comment in support of Nicki that was also transphobic, mind you, that had nothing, like, I don't think I said anything about trans people in the video. With the Steven Universe profile picture. What is you doing over there with all them? Like, trans...
Like, I have encountered that so many fucking times, specifically the Steven Universe ones. It's crazy. I remember during the beginning of the pandemic when Avatar got put on Netflix and, like, everybody was rewatching it. I, like, tweeted about it. I want to see if I can find the fucking screenshot. It was so baffling to me. I haven't tweeted too much, so I might be able to just scroll my media and find it. Because I'm already in, like, 2024. Okay, it's not showing up for me. Maybe in my top tweets. Okay, I can't find it. Anyway, it was like a post. Sorry, I've been going through and reporting your old tweets for fun, so it's prob gone. Are you the one that got me shadow banned on my fucking alt? That's why I posted my ass. I was like, well, they're already fucking flagged my account as sensitive, so I don't give a fuck. Anyway, it was this fucking comment on this, like, Facebook, because of course it's Facebook, and it was like, it was about Avatar: The Last Airbender, basically, and they were like, this show that's like anti-war, basically, and they're like, keep the politics out of my Avatar. And I'm like, what? It pissed me off so much. It pissed me off so much. Anyway.
Why did objects and programs...
Oh, I get this person a lot, and they, like, explain aesthetics, and they're all... Every single time, like clockwork, he's like, now I don't like the name for the aesthetic. Every single time. I'm like, what do you like? Every time, every single video, I feel like that I've seen, he's like, now I don't like the name.
In the mid-2000s looked like they were bursting with energy. This aesthetic has been retroactively called Dorfic, but personally I don't like that name, and it... Every time! Distinguishes itself from the greens and the blues of its predecessor, Fruitiger Arrow. And as our collective vision for the future started to shift, it also caused a change in the visual landscape, still existing under the Fruitiger Arrow.
They're literally, like, Dorfix is like an acronym that, like, perfectly... I wish he said what it was called in this. It literally means, like, digital orange something. I reference this video all the time whenever I'm talking to Soda.
I am very proud of myself and all of my other friends inside my class. And my class is really sweet, except one little boy.
My dogs are very sweet, except for one little boy. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. He's out. He had a good ass walk. I love this video.
You'll notice that everything
From an historic and
How to turn any plushie into
Oh yeah, I want to do this.
a bag. I'm Izzy, and here's another recession craft. First,
You can cover up with black paint.
We need to watch this fucking show, dude. We need to just spend a day watching every episode of this show. Hey, Beefy plus Large and his fans. Who, me? Hi, Mando. Recession craft. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I fucking hate the term recession pop. I'm turning into that guy. They call it this, but I don't like the term. I don't know why it pisses me off so much. Like, it's like, I don't know. It like feels like it's weirdly like giving the credit of like how good the production, and it's always about female artists. They're like, oh, Kesha, old Lady Gaga, we're bringing back recession pop. Like, no, these songs were hits because of the women who made them. Not because of the economic times that we were in. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
So I've got some black paint here.
Okay.
And I'm going to be adding just kind of an artsy line. However it tends to wiggle and jiggle, that's what's going to happen.
That is so artsy. The brush naturally wiggles, creating a playful artsy
I actually
line
kind of
perfect for a
fucking
colorful
like
laundry
what they
room
do
like
with
just a
this
brush
room.
and some black paint. Even a beginner
I actually
can
think
achieve
it
the
kind of
effect.
looks cute.
Next are the cabinets. We painted them in a rainbow of bright colors, but they actually started as unfinished 3 6-inch wooden kitchen cabinets we found at a discount home improvement center for just $86 each. To give them more personality, we hand painted the wooden knob pulls, which cost about $1 each. A helpful trick: use an empty egg carton as a holder.
Okay, so they don't look like they have like any top coat of any kind, so they're gonna like chip off, and they probably feel like dried Crayola, but okay.
Push the knob and screw through the carton and paint it in place so each one stays raised and dries evenly. For the cabinet bases, we installed a prefabricated Formica countertop on 2 of them. The faux granite surface works.
I don't know if I love the colors they chose, but I do like the eclecticness. I think this is like a kid's playroom.
Perfectly as a table for folding laundry or doing
I would
small
hope it
projects.
is.
To finish the edge, we simply ironed on a Formica end cap. The process is easy.
I
and the
fucking hate this like faux stone. This is a Wigglesburg room. Yeah, how the lines wiggle and jiggle. My last apartment had a countertop like this, and it just triggers me.
top cost only $78. You can cover up with black paint.
Were they ever caught?
So I've got some black paint here.
Okay.
And I'm going to be adding just kind of an artsy line. However it tends to wiggle and jiggle, that's what's going to happen.
That is so artsy.
I wonder if this person has more. Yes!
So what you've done is take a piece
Yes! We found the jackpot, bitch!
really decent thickness of plywood and then just
Draw it. Just do outline and pencil. Take a jigsaw and just cut it.
Sounds like a great addition. I think we have to hang it up now.
Okay.
Next, we introduced another color into the room. A carnival pink shade that felt
This
sweet
Animal
and
Crossing
tangy, almost like
GameCube
cotton
ass
candy.
furniture.
Once the walls were finished, we stepped back and realized the result looked even better than we expected. And surprisingly, the entire painting process only
This
took
being the actual voiceover in the show, but it sounds like AI, is crazy.
about an hour and a half. After that, we moved on to the 2 mismatched windows. We bought 15 yards of
One
pink
time I was at
chiffon
the
fabric
airport and they
along
were
with
playing fucking lawnmower videos on the TV. for like 15 minutes at this bar that I went to, and I was like, I feel so fucking vindicated right now. This is good ass shit.
Sparkly star mesh, then layered the materials together. To create a
The
soft,
curtain
flowing
looks like
effect.
ass.
We simply threaded
What
the
are these
fabric directly into the existing
colors?
curtain rods. The lightweight
I
sheer
kind of fucking
material
hate
allowed sunlight
purple.
and fresh air to pass through naturally, instantly making the whole
Oh
room
my
feel softer and more
God.
magical. And the total cost for both windows was only $45.
Like none of it,
Next
like
came
the furniture being a
arrangement. We moved
different
Arion's bed
vibe
against a
than
different
like
wall, and that one
that
simple change
fucking lace
immediately made the room
curtain.
feel much larger. Finally, we styled the bed with a
That
bed
is
skirt,
cute.
matching sheets, a comforter, pillowcases.
It's just
and
like
decorative throw
so
pillows.
much
Instantly,
color.
The entire bed looked warm, cozy, and complete. And the whole bedding setup only cost $82 in total. So what you've done is take a piece of plywood, fairly
82.
this next idea for the
Damn.
chandelier will really impress your guests. We wrapped sheer netting around the chandelier, enveloping it to cut the harsh light of the bare bulbs. The finishing touch are these fresh yellow bows tied
No,
off.
no fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No way.
The lightweight sheer fabric made the chandelier look almost like a bridal veil at a spring wedding, soft, romantic, and elegant. We felt it gave the dinner party a truly magical atmosphere. Of course,
No fucking way, dude. This is so insane.
we also kept safety in mind. Even though the effect looked beautiful, we chose fabrics as close to flame retardant as possible and never
As close to? As close to? No, there's no like a little pregnant on a test. There's no like it's you are a little positive for hantavirus, like slightly positive for COVID. If it is not flame retardant, it can't be as close to it.
left the lights on unattended for long periods, treating them with the same caution as candles. Next, we moved on to decorating the dining table to make the whole space feel more like a spring garden.
I cannot wait for this. We're decorating the table to look like a spring garden.
First covered the yellow and lavender tablecloths with a clear plastic layer to protect the table and make arranging flowers easier. Then we added blue and white china pieces and used real moss to create a centerpiece that looked like a garden running through the middle of the table. After that, we draped inexpensive acetate fabric across the center and tied both ends into bows, placing plastic underneath to stop moisture from soaking through. Then came the fun part, layering real moss across the table and placing blue and white soup tureens in between. We added lemons, daffodils, and even more textured moss.
There's definitely,
turning the
like,
table
bugs
into a
in
miniature
that.
spring garden. Finally,
And
we arranged
ants.
fresh flowers into floral foam as the centerpiece and set out blue and white plates, silverware, and crystal stemware. Even the paper napkins looked elegant once they were neatly tied with ribbon. In the end, the table turned out exactly
The
how we imagined.
fucking chandelier being wrapped like that is so awful. It's so awful.
Romantic,
I
elegant,
just made some bullshit.
full of spring charm. This next idea for the
God.
This unusual fold-up table most likely served as a dining table when this room was used as an apartment. Well, we are going to play it up and make it useful once again. A $5 antique spindle becomes a new support leg. The two chairs were
It looks
budget
so unstable.
friendly refresh by removing the old fabric and stapling on new material. Next, a $20 gold tassel table runner was placed down the center of the table.
$20? That should be $3.
Combined with gold-rimmed plates, napkins, champagne glasses, and a heart-shaped candle holder, the space instantly became a small, romantic dining corner. The bed was then repositioned to the taller wall, so it would be the first focal point seen when walking up the stairs, immediately giving the room a clear visual center. The biggest issue was the outdated built-in cabinets, so the solution was to completely hide them. A
Shut the fuck up. How do you... The solution was to completely hide them. There was nothing they could do. We just have to hang a curtain at eye level over them.
clear visual center. The biggest issue was the outdated built-in cabinets, so the solution was to completely hide them. A simple curtain rod was mounted along the sloped ceiling, and 2 shower curtains were used as fabric panels to cover the storage. This created an...
It looks so bad. It's like way too long. Someone's gonna trip on that. It's like in a walkway. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is fucking crazy. This is so fucking crazy. How can we draw as much attention to this area as possible? It's literally giving my dad, who is a hoarder, we would have, when my mom passed away and people were coming to the house to pay respects, my aunts, my mom's sisters, came to like try to help with the house, and my dad like refused to let them clean the dining room table because it was like, it just had too much mail, and he wanted he had a system for everything, because of course. So they just covered it in a big tablecloth. It was like lumpy, like with like 2 foot high piles. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? It's so crazy.
Affordable, easy alternative
Holy
to custom
shit,
baby,
dude.
while also softening the entire space and hiding the clutter behind it. However, the angled ceiling left a visible gap, so we added a small vintage cabinet to close it off. It was originally painted a harsh green, but after repainting and adding
So
wood trim,
you covered up all the built-ins to then put a shelf next to what you covered up that looks worse than the built-in?
tassels and rounded feet, it became a character-filled display piece for books and decor. Finally, because space was tight,
I love how they're both dressed as Mario. They said, let's be the Mario Brothers for Halloween, but they both wanted to be Mario and they didn't communicate.
one bedside table fit, so a floor lamp was used on the other side. The 2 brass lamps cost just $17 total, adding warm lighting at a surprisingly low budget. This unusable fold-up table...
This is crazy.
Ugly. Yes, it is ugly, although the added green paint splotches really add some texture. I like that. We're going to get rid of this whole idea. We're going to turn this into a vanity table, like a little boudoir. So, I am going to take out this faucet.
The dark wall color
Damn,
highlighted
she's so
the
strong.
attic's sloped ceilings and uneven architecture, while
They-
the original ivory trim added...
Covering it again! They're just covering it again. The same fabric.
strong contrast and depth throughout the room. We originally planned to add a second layer of faux aging texture using a warm wheat-colored glaze.
Also, yeah, the comment bold of them to call anything ugly.
Lightly dab the paint with a sponge and press it onto the green walls to create a soft, aged effect. But after a few passes, we realized it wasn't working. Instead of feeling refined, the added texture made the room look more like a DIY craft project.
Oh. Wow. Their frontal lobe finally developed mid-restoration.
Took away from the calm, elevated atmosphere we wanted.
Jesus
so we stopped and
fucking
repainted the walls
Christ.
smooth again. That decision turned out to be right, since the plaster already provided enough natural texture without any extra effects. In the end, we extended the same green color across the ceiling to unify all the exposed plaster surfaces. Even though we initially worried it might make the room feel smaller, it actually did the opposite, softening the awkward angles and making the space feel more cohesive, fluid, and intentionally designed.
I think I would literally go fucking insane if like every fucking thing in my house was covered in like a fucking curtain. Like how annoying to have to move that shit all the time. Oh my god, I hate it.
Although the added green paint, we applied the base coat. The
Are they
darker
still
color
working
of
on
the
the
two,
same fucking house?
appropriately named Yucca wall color highlighted the attic's sloped ceiling.
It's like such an unpleasant fucking color, dude.
an uneven
Baby crap green. Something about calling baby poop like crap is so.
To increase light and reflection in this windowless room, we hung a false window mirror centered above the bench. This is a salvaged window that had these wonderful stained glass inserts around the edge. Behind the stained glass, we added tiny holiday lights for sparkle. On both sides of the mirror,
They're
we
gonna be
installed
so
4
annoying to
vintage
replace.
wrought iron hooks at different heights. They save more space than a traditional towel bar and are much easier for kids to use. Each family member gets their own color-coded towel, while the staggered hook layout also adds more depth and strengthens the rustic farmhouse look of the
I
wall.
love the
Near the toilet area,
bench
we hung
near the
several
toilet. Like someone's gonna sit in there and talk to you, which I make fun of. But like Dallas and I are constantly just standing in the doorway while the other's using the bathroom. Dallas will be because we'll be in there for like 20 minutes sometimes, and I'm like, I have to talk to you, so I just stand there and talk to him.
House look of the wall. Near the toilet area, we hung several vintage nursery rhyme prints featuring classic illustrations like Humpty Dumpty and Little
Hi,
Jack
Anne.
Sprat. Those small details instantly gave the once plain corner more warmth, personality, and storybook charm. And even better, the entire wall art setup cost only $61. The most creative part of the makeover was definitely the repurposed vintage pieces. A $20 antique egg basket became a toilet paper holder that perfectly fit a dozen rolls, while an old wooden toolbox was transformed into colorful towel storage, adding both function and farmhouse character to the room. Finally, we made use of the awkward space underneath the
What the
staircase. With just a
fuck? What is this? The Coraline room?
simple curtain rod and a vintage fabric curtain, the area became hidden storage for laundry baskets,
Oh, okay.
while also
I was so nervous thinking of it like a little clubhouse.
doubling as a secret little hideout where the kids can play. The result
Oh, okay. So it is gonna be a little hideout where kids can play in the bathroom. The idea of somebody hiding somewhere in the bathroom, I don't think I like that. I would be checking that every time I went to the bathroom.
a simple curtain rod and a vintage fabric curtain, the area became hidden storage for laundry baskets, while also
Oh my
doubling as
God.
a secret little hideout where the kids can play. The result feels practical, cozy, and full of personality. To increase
I literally, like, if I went over to somebody's house and they had that, I'd be so scared. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's so scary. It gives badass vibes.
And I'm just gonna dry brush. So I'm taking most of the paint off. Okay. And just lightly brushing this on. And part of the reason I'm using this red is it's gonna go with that buffet shelf that we took from the dining room.
To solve the bathroom's lack of storage, we repurposed an old solid wood cabinet that had been sitting in the homeowner's garage and turned it into a linen and towel cabinet. To match the home's rustic vintage style, we used leftover chili red paint to create a distressed finish, lightly dry brushing the surface so the cabinet looked naturally aged and full of character. Next, a buffet hutch from the dining room.
It literally looks like somebody exploded into blood and guts all over. Oh my god.
Room was moved into the bathroom and mounted above the sink, instantly adding both
Like,
storage and
it'd be
visual
like, it'd be one thing if they painted it like baby blue, like that color, like something that like blends a little bit in more with the it's the same bathroom with the kid's secret hideout. It's real. This is the murder bathroom. This is so scary. Oh my god.
turned them into part of the decor using vintage accessories. An old baking mold became
Dude,
a
all this shit looks like so ass. Like you get tetanus on all of it. I fucking hate like farmhouse shit like this. I hate
while a
it.
vintage comb holder was repurposed into a toothbrush organizer. Paired with a $34 mirror and an antique table lamp, the bathroom quickly took on a warm farmhouse feel. On the opposite wall, we added a distressed farmhouse bench that cost just $41.
Having like a lamp above the sink, I'm washing my hands and the shelf falls because it's definitely not mounted properly. And if I don't get cut by the broken glass from the fucking mirror, I'm getting electrocuted from the lamp falling into the sink.
Kept all of the original scratches and worn
Horrible.
marks because
Let me put my toothbrush into this rusty fucking thing.
those imperfections are what give old furniture real charm and history. The result feels warm, lived in, and authentic rather than overly polished or staged.
And I'm just gonna...
It is time now to turn this plate and others like them into this crazy quilt end table that's so spectacular. I love this. And actually, let me show you what it started out like. What started as a plain garage sale find, the kind you'd normally walk right past, is now a bold statement piece. The original tabletop was dull
Cock bench at the toilet.
and uninspiring, but the solution
I
is
actually
simple
do
and
love the
creative.
couch. But they didn't make that.
Collect colorful plates
I hate the
and turn them
pillows.
into a mosaic. By breaking the plates into pieces and arranging them like a puzzle, each fragment
I bet
becomes
most
part
of
a
these plates
vibrant
probably
new
have lead
surface.
in them.
Safety comes first. Cover the plates and wear protection before breaking them. Then start from the edges, creating a variety of shapes and sizes. The more variation, the more dynamic the final design. Once the pieces are ready, it's just like assembling a puzzle. Apply standard tile adhesive to the back of each piece and fit them together across the tabletop. Gradually, the surface fills in with color, texture, and personality. The result is a completely one-of-a-kind table. Artistic, playful, and full of character. And the creativity doesn't stop there. A cozy seating area by the fireplace ties everything together. The chairs were found outside
It's
an old
so low to the ground. It's so fucking low to the ground. What the fuck? Also, like, I'm sorry. No, once they invented a couch, no one actually wants to fucking sit somewhere like this.
just $5 each, and the table base came from a thrift store for only $2.
Also, like, the chair being in the way of the cabinet, like, oh my god, it's so fucking annoying to, like, get anything out of that.
The tabletop itself was made from a discontinued
Oh
tile piece.
my god, it looks so bad. I don't trust that to sit in.
Costing just $2.39.
Oh,
with minimal investment
shocker.
and a lot of imagination. This space becomes
table's
both
not
functional
bad,
and
but,
visually
like-
striking proof that standout design is all about creativity, not cost. It is time now to turn free chairs. This is a woman who finds free
Yes.
chairs,
Yeah.
but they did not look like this when you got them for free.
No. In fact, they look like they were ready to be dumped into
Yeah.
the dumps.
But these chairs
I'm
look
so terrified. Yeah, bed bugs.
absolutely stunning.
Immediate
Completely
thought.
transformed from what they once.
Anything with like a cushion.
I'm going to do the backsplash.
I can't even watch
Free,
this.
overall ready to be thrown out of white paint to achieve than it appears. The upholstery was the more complex. Bring the visual impact these.
I'm going to do the backsplash. And that I'm papering in a black and white check.
Oh, well, that would be cute.
But not a lot of
not
color,
enough
right?
color
Okay,
for
so there's
Nancy.
one more key to this.
Okay.
I've got these little ceramic tiles, and I'm going to take these ceramic tiles and glue them randomly on the backsplash.
That's what makes it inexpensive and fun, simple, colorful, and full of personality. The idea is to place them wherever the mood strikes, but stay within the grid so the layout still feels intentional and balanced. That grid acts as a subtle guide for placement. The result? Bursts of color scattered across the
I may not
backsplash,
hate this.
Playful and visually
I
striking.
may not hate
To
it.
recreate the look, experiment with placement first. Decide where each color works best, then simply glue the tiles in place.
They
It's
did a
straightforward
horrible
process
job.
with high
Oh.
visual payoff.
Oh, what is happening up here? What the fuck is happening up here? What? What the fuck? I think this would be cuter if they were not stuck onto it and it was also like just white tile. And they were like pops of color, because with it being black and white checkered, and they're also these black checkers and white checkers are smaller than the colored tiles. It just looks a fucking joke, dude.
To elevate the design further,
And like the brat green with this like what the fuck is going
added a
on
wood
here?
cornice board above the window.
If you guys have never seen Ugliest Homes in America, you've got to watch that show. It's hosted by Retta from Parks and Recreation, and it's fucking awesome because the homes are genuinely like every single one of these every single one of the homes on that show are basically designed by crazy people like this, and people like buy these homes and they're like, we bought this home, but all the flooring is sand. Please help. And whoever wins Ugliest Home, they go to like 5 different sections of the country and then they do like a top 3, and then the winner of each section, they then vote on a final winner, and then they get like $100,000 reno. But they're like, oh my god, it's crazy.
And covered it in the same checkered wallpaper. We also repeated the ceramic tile accents on the cornice to tie everything together.
Sometimes this becomes more appealing than the gray-white everything we have nowadays. I agree. Like, I don't hate them wanting to add more color, but it always ends up being insane.
Visually. Finally, we layered in accessories, bright, colorful pieces. Some handmade.
What? What? What the fuck? Literally the last 8 seconds of the video, they start hanging.
And some store-bought. They prove a
hanging pictures in just suspended in the air. What the fuck?
key principle. Strong.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a crashing sound in the middle of the night, and it's gonna be so scary. It's gonna be so scary. What the fuck, dude?
Visual impact doesn't require a big budget.
I'm going to do the back.
Now, let's get to work on that closet. First, we removed the bifolds and brought in
This music is great. It's so scary.
Now, let's get to work on that closet. First, we removed the bifolds and brought in a garden gate. Don't you love this idea?
Oh, so now we're not trying to cover up the storage. Now we're gonna take the doors off of the cabinet and put a fucking baby gate.
Just to their dress up. Total cost to build it, just $85. And speaking of dress up, let's fill this closet. We even added a playful
Oh
dress
my
shop sign, because
god.
honestly,
What the fuck? What the fuck are those cows? This is so insane.
little boutique isn't
Rich's meat closet.
One of our favorite details, the closet shelf simply wrapped in fabric and stapled in place. It's quick, easy, and incredibly budget friendly. If you're gonna leave a closet open, you want everything inside to look just as good as the rest of the room. So, we layered in lots of fun accessories. Princess dresses.
What are they
tops.
talking about that they just never use? Like, they always do voiceover. They never actually, like, show the conversations.
Costumes, ballet outfits, and even some adorable high heels. This space truly becomes an imagination station. There's no way these
That is
kids will
so
ever be
scary. Seeing the cow face staring at you in the middle of
bored
the
in
night
here.
out
And
of the
those
corner of
playful
your eye.
stage panels, they add a storybook feel to the room. Plus, they're perfectly sized for the girls. They can stand in front, play behind.
Like, I understand, like, wanting to design, like, a cute space for your kids. But, like, eventually they're going to be teenagers. And they're going to be like, yeah, my room is themed like a barn. And I'm 16 years old.
And really bring their imagination to life. Something tells me they're going to be spending a lot of time in this closet. Now,
Me after I got a boner watching Captain America when he comes out of the pod and he's sweaty and buff. Something tells me I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in this closet.
let's get to work on that. Then, using limeade green, we hand painted a subtle
Limeade green.
wall border around the perimeter of the room at
Oh.
chair rail height. Last, polka dots. Lots of pink polka dot dabbed onto the border. For just $42 in paint, the transformation was already well underway. Next, we turned our attention to the bare window. We invested most of our window treatment budget into this oversized whitewashed curtain rod, complete with beautiful decorative details costing
$77 curtain rod.
$77.70.
Oh! That is wrapping paper. What the fuck? Dude, this literally looks like one of those fucking, like, default custom design things that you get from Able Sisters after you keep, like, talking to Sable multiple times. And they're like almost 90% of them are unusable for anything. This is crazy. It's like so aged, and like this is like farmhouse, and then they hang like plastic and streamers from it. Like what the fuck, dude?
75 cents. Now take a look at these bold, floor-length fabric panels. We promised vibrant colors and delivered. To hang them, we threaded polka dot ribbons through the grommets and tied simple knots.
Oh,
Letting the ribbons
shit,
curl
dude.
and cascade down adds a fun, whimsical touch. And the best part? These panels aren't even lined, so even beginner sewers can make them in no time. Total cost? Just $25. Next up, headboards. We found these for only $5 each, and with just one coat of Lullaby
Beginner sewers. It's sour.
It's $25. Next up, headboard. Lined, so even beginner sewers can make them in no time. Total cost? Just $25. Next up.
The way you just casually explain how to get the extra AZ patterns. I gave you a little tutorial in my read.
Now remember the piles of books and clothes that lined the walls when we began?
So this is like kind of a nice shelf.
We came up with a wonderful storage solution. We built a wall shelf out of natural pine
They
boards
built it. I like it.
and plywood, screwed into the studs of the wall for support.
Okay.
Inside the shelving,
Oh, that's a
inexpensive
lot of wicker.
wicker baskets were added to neatly store items out of
Okay. It's like they kind of took away the overpoweringness with some books.
sight. This approach brought both organization and visual impact to the space. We continued the use of natural wood and wicker elements on the opposite wall to maintain consistency and strengthen the overall
Okay.
design. For the final project, we updated a chair that originally cost $8 from a thrift store. Instead of using a slipcover, the fabric was painted. The process began.
Yeah, we can tell. Oh my god. Fabric paint literally feels so fucking horrible on your skin. This is
by preparing the surface with gesso, which seals the fabric and creates a base for paint application. Once dry, acrylic paint was applied using a sponge brush. The design was inspired by the headboard
Oh, to
wallpaper.
sit in your chair and it crunches.
Incorporating simple stripe and floral patterns. The pattern was applied
She's gagged. She is like a. Wow.
by hand, allowing for a more natural and textured finish.
She's always got a new sidekick. This, look at that. Ew. It's so. It looks like a popcorn ceiling. That looks so horrible to sit on.
This method works best on smooth fabrics such as
I
cotton.
can't believe
Painting
this.
the chair
I
provided a
can't
customized look
believe
that matched
this.
the room's design. The total cost for this project was $28. Now remember the piles of Next, we got busy designing a headboard for the bed along this wall. First, we traced out the shape we wanted directly onto the wall. Pattern wallpaper and natural pine
This
trim
is
are
the greatest. I could do like 5 hours of this.
materials we'll be using for this design.
She does look like Cynthia Nixon in that one fucking picture when she's at a restaurant by herself, sitting at a table, and she looks like Chucky's non-binary kid. Oh my god.
The wallpaper was applied within the outline shape, and then the wood molding was cut and attached.
They
along
put
the edges
wallpaper
using nails for added stability.
in the
This approach
shape
allows
of a
for flexibility,
headboard?
as the design can be easily changed in the future using different materials such as fabric or paint. The angled shape also complements the existing lines in the room, creating a more cohesive look. The total cost for the headboard was $29. We then styled the bed. A blue and beige coverlet with matching pillow shams was selected to coordinate with both the wallpaper headboard and the pale blue walls. Additional blue and cream checkered pillows were added to create contrast and bring more visual interest. To soften the look of the existing nightstand,
So many
a matching
patterns.
tablecloth was
So
used.
many
The total
fucking
cost for the
patterns.
fabric was $5. To complete the setup, a reading
I
lamp and
fucking
frame
hate a
photo-
table covered in a cloth. I fucking hate tablecloths. I hate it. I just hate it. I think it looks so fucking bad. And you're just like risking shit all getting pulled off.
Photos in natural wood frames were added, creating a more comfortable and finished bedroom space. Next, we got
Yeah,
Next,
crazy.
we brought back in the all-essential desk, rotated around to face towards the center of the room. And yes, you can slipcover a desk. We spent $45 on fabric to bring elegance and color to a nondescript piece of furniture. The slipcover was constructed as a simple fabric panel wrapping around the desk, with a black top surface left exposed to provide a clean and practical workspace.
Like, it literally is a beautiful desk. They got Keith Haring helping her today. Like, it's a beautiful desk. Beautiful, like, vintage, probably not vintage at the time, but like nowadays. Like, beautiful staining, amazing condition.
And yes, you can slipcover a desk.
And yes,
We
you
spent
can
$45
slipcover a
on
desk.
fabric to bring elegance and color to a nondescript piece of furniture. The slipcover was constructed as a simple fabric panel wrapping around the desk, with a black top surface left
Writing on
exposed to
fabric
provide
is
a clean
awful.
and practical
It's
workspace.
probably why I
Keeping
hate
the cabinet
tablecloths, because I
doors
used to have to do
accessible ensured
homework on
functionality while
my
concealing
friend's
less
table.
attractive elements. To improve usability,
And they had a
a
cloth.
glass top was added over the desk surface.
Oh.
This cost $40 and created a smooth, durable work area while still allowing the fabric underneath to remain visible. The desk area was then organized using the homeowner's existing office accessories, and a pair of matching urn-shaped lamps was added to align with the room's more traditional style. Behind the desk, we incorporated an old mahogany dresser from another room in the house. It now serves as storage for office equipment, such as a fax machine and printer. Above it, wooden shelves made from crown molding were installed and painted to match the off-white trim in the room. The wall was finished with black and white photographs taken by the homeowner's grandfather, displayed in simple black frames, adding a cohesive and sophisticated touch. Next, we brought back in the all-essential desk.
Who's in the urn lamp?
The color we chose for the walls is called Cortez Gold. We diluted it with water, 1 part water, 1 part paint. The diluted mixture acts as a stain, as it highlights the texture of the flocked paper.
Bitch, that is Taco Bell nacho cheese. Is that really how you make a
Process preserved the
stain?
original material while bringing out its pattern, giving it an updated and more refined appearance.
They
Next,
love
we moved on to
refined.
the ceiling. To create a warmer atmosphere, it was painted in a deep red shade called cinnabar. The darker color helps conceal imperfections such as cracks and
McDonald's.
discoloration.
McDonald's
while also clearly
in
defining the
fucking
separation
Paris.
between the ceiling and the walls. We then focused
The
on
Rococo
entertainment center.
McDonald's.
The goal was to achieve the look of a traditional built-in unit. Custom shelving was constructed and painted in the same off-white tone used
Hot
for the room's
glue.
trim to maintain consistency. To enhance the design, architectural details were added to the top, along with a decorative finial sourced from a salvage shop. The unit was assembled in sections, starting with the upper structure featuring small metal columns and finished with a detailed pediment. The total cost for materials
is
was
giving
$105,
Mar-a-Lago.
resulting in a new focal point for the room. Inside the unit, items such as family photos, books, and decorative accessories from around the home
The
were
TV
arranged to
being on
complete the
there.
look. The color we chose for the walls is called Now It's Time to Focus on the Girls' Toy Problem. As we said, their toys are currently stored in the lower level basement. So instead of constantly hauling those toys up and down a flight of stairs, we'll store them in this room once and for all. We built a handmade toy box that
Okay,
also functions
not
as a window.
bad.
It provides extra seating when the girls have
That's
leftovers.
actually really,
Each lid
really
includes a
cute.
safety feature, making cleanup simple. Just lift the lid and place the toys inside. The total cost to build the toy box was $90. Since there are 6 girls, there's also a large collection of storybooks. We brought the children's bookcase up from the basement and repainted it to match the leaf theme. To make it more visually appealing and conceal the books, we used
The
the
leaf
same
theme,
leaf pattern
got it.
fabric from
Oh.
the windows and mounted it on 2 tension rods. For just $16, the bookcase was transformed into a piece that blends with
And
the
then the
room's decor.
curtains.
Next, we updated the existing wreath. Although it was a good size, it didn't stand out against the stone background. We removed the original fruit elements, then added honeysuckle vine and incorporated oak leaves using wire and adhesive.
It's
To
the
improve
music is so
overall
loud.
look, we filled in the center of the wreath to make it appear fuller and more cohesive. The final result gives the wreath a more updated and natural appearance. Now it's time
Bitch,
to
that is
focus on
poison ivy. That is poison ivy. They just, as they're making it, they show them itching.
Now, turning our attention to the family room, we got this is the soft periwinkle blue we'll coat the ceiling with. Using a cool color such as this creates the feeling of the sky being right above our heads.
Oh my god. She was so happy. She was so happy. She is fucking smiling, bitch. Oh, no painter's tape at, oh my
The
god.
ceiling is finished. It's time to tackle the walls. We'll apply a warm Nantucket white to the
She was so
window, which,
happy to
combined
make
with
a
the glossy
mess.
texture, gives the room a charming old European farmhouse vibe. For the windows, we started with inexpensive vinyl mini blinds, just $4 each, totaling $8 for both. Above the window frames, we added colorful balloon valances with a fruit motif. These were hung on simple continental curtain rods, costing us $24 for the 2 sets. To solve our storage issue, we installed 2 hand-built wooden shelves on wooden brackets, one above the window and the other above the door. This added valuable storage space even in a small room. The kitchen cabinets got a fresh look with updated hardware. We replaced the old poles with cast iron drawer poles at $7 each for a total of $70 for 10 poles. This added a custom craftsman feel to the kitchen. For lighting, we replaced the dull overhead light.
Do you see how fucking dirty that was? Oh my god. Can you see it on your end, or is it just my screen? Holy fucking shit.
We replaced the dull overhead light with a white pendant fixture that adds a touch of elegance without breaking the bank. We also...
So this is the new one? Okay. It's really fucking weird looking, but like this is like a hospital, so...
A white pendant
Okay.
fixture that adds a touch of
Like, I don't know why it's hanging like this.
elegance without breaking the bank. We also installed under cabinet task lighting to make the counters more functional, costing just $20 for both low wattage fixtures. Lastly,
That's not bad.
themed accents
Oh,
will
I
tie
like
everything together,
these.
bringing warmth and
These are
personality to the
cute.
space. This
That
is
is
the
cute. I do like that. With the metal, that's very cute.
Wow, I love it. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Now the fun begins. While the flat
No. 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 Don't tell me that they don't do it all the way.
Plaster is still wet. We move the paint around with a trowel using a sweeping motion. So you don't want any of this to show. I mean, it has to be a big enough application.
Right.
You don't have that
I
kind of...
love the way this looks. That looks perfect.
While the plaster is still wet, we move the paint around with a trowel.
They are
using
making a
smooth,
popcorn
sweeping
wall,
motions.
yes.
It's important to make sure there are no harsh lines and to apply a consistent
Again,
paint to
no
create a
painter's
effect.
tape
The look is
on the
shaping up
molding.
well. The texture adds depth, and it's important to keep some of the imperfections for that added character. This approach is ideal for achieving a Mediterranean style with a rustic farmhouse feel. The technique is fairly simple.
That is their pet guinea pig. Fucking God. Bitch, they got Hamtaro.
In a Mediterranean style with a rustic farmhouse feel. The technique is fairly simple, though it can get a bit messy. There are various techniques to try using a sponge for a softer
I'm getting a
effect while
headache.
creating more lines. These options allow for different textures and looks. Another option is to use a brush to achieve a stippled effect, which resembles wall coverings. It's possible to experiment with swirling the paint for a unique effect. For even more creativity, try cross-hatching the paint. Remember, no matter the technique, always allow sufficient drying time. Around 4 hours is necessary for the
Smack cam.
This is my latest creation. It is a entertainment center. We've been
This looks like a mausoleum at a fucking cemetery.
for a couple of years looking for a piece that will house our TV, VCR, as well as on the right side here of the column, it houses CDs, and on the left side, it houses VHS cassettes.
The design in this space revolves around a 120-year-old Victorian door, which retains its original hinges, adding a historical charm. The door's unique presence anchors the family
The
room,
landlord
setting the tone
special
for the
on those fucking hinges, dude. Just painting them.
the room's individuality. For example, a simple
I
mission-style
love
oak
that
side
couch.
table gets a playful update with a painted reindeer, adding a whimsical touch. In the kitchen, a once generic stock cupboard has been transformed with tiny terracotta pots of ivy and a watering can, giving it extra personality. Jerry added nails along the side, turning painted garden tools into a more three-dimensional feature. An old baking cupboard, a true antique, was brought to life with fresh paint and architectural elements by Jerry's creative friend. The original doors were swapped for lattice.
By Jerry's creative friend.
Turning it into a charming display shelf. A folding screen panel from a neighbor's garage became a work of art with a faux plaster effect using sheetrock mud and a hand-painted landscape scene. Finally, a mix of old and new is showcased in the desk area. The small chest of drawers with a glazed finish was faux-aged using store-bought crackle paint. The green crackle finish chair at the desk,
I
however,
fucking
has real patina,
hate
showing
crackle
off its
paint.
natural
I
aging.
hate
This
it.
space is a perfect blend of creativity and history.
This is my latest creation. It is
Oh, God.
We saved our biggest space-saving solution for last. We were losing valuable extra inches from this overhanging counter, so we sawed it down with a jigsaw. All right, this is every inch counts in the kitchen. We're saving about 4 inches?
And you know what? In a kitchen that's this size, that really means a lot because with our new table, it just gives more space to pull that chair back.
Absolutely. An iron-on end cap was applied.
Jimmy, will you be pulling for Pussy Lady in Genshin? I didn't know that was happening. Probably not at the moment. I don't have the time to be super into Genshin right now. And I pulled for Varka and I still haven't played, so I'm like, I can't. I can't be doing that right now. As much as I do want to have my Genshin era again, because I'm like, oh, last time I played was when they added Varesa, so I know that they've added a lot of stuff recently. So there's like a whole new continent to explore. Well, I got Varka. I was like, I'll get Varka and then I'll play again because he's hot, and then I got him and then I didn't play again.
Seal the cut edge, creating a clean finish. This adjustment created enough room to install a hardwood dining table.
I
was
doing my taxes last month and I was going through my bank statements looking for like things to write off as expenses, and I got to the part where I got really horny for Ridesley and I pulled for his fucking C2 and got it. nothing, that financial crisis can never happen to me ever again. Risley's getting buffed next patch. I love my Risley team. Risley, Farina. I like the last time I played Genshin was when I got really into like the team building and stuff. And I built some cool ass teams. I had a Clarind team that I loved. Like with Aggravate, with Dendro. This is everyone's just like, hey, okay, show the ugly table. Stop talking.
Business sale for $103. A bench sourced from a garage sale was repurposed as seating for the children. It was updated with a padded cushion and botanical fabric to coordinate with the walls. Matching pillows were sewn from placemats. The bench also features a lift-up lid, providing additional storage.
I hate. My parents tried this shit. We had these same chairs, and I do love the chairs, but they had these like the cushions that you tie, and they're like sliding around under you. Oh my god, I like sensory fucking nightmare.
Were upgraded with coordinating seat cushions for improved comfort.
And I hate like a bench or something where like the support ends at like the middle of your spine.
Table wall space was utilized with a framed print and
Hi, Mel.
baskets for extra storage.
You have missed some crazy ass shit.
Along with a clock and a
We are watching these women
Next
who
up,
just terrorize people's homes by redecorating them.
kitchen cupboards which need some rejuvenation. After taping off a border, we painted the center of each door with a darker color green used on the walls. The tape alone creates a clean line border.
Oh, now they use
For
painter's
added
tape.
definition, 1-inch decorative molding was installed along the taped edges. To maintain consistency with the overall design, leaf patterns were stamped onto the doors using a lighter green, creating contrast against the darker base. The upper cabinet hardware was replaced with brown wooden knobs. For the lower cabinets, a cost-effective solution was implemented. 2 standard wooden dowels were cut into 14 sections to create simple, functional handles. Total cost to update the
Do you think
cupboards,
either of them
$11.
smoke weed? This generation views weed as like a gateway drug, and they don't finally start smoking it until they're like 75.
Next, storage optimization.
Oh.
The guiding principle for this kitchen, use every available space. The wall area above the cabinets provided an opportunity to install an additional shelf along the soffit. The shelf was constructed using 2 wooden planks and support brackets. Total material cost, $17. This added surface created practical storage for accessories,
Them just not painting
including
the
a teapot
screws.
purchased on clearance for $25,
Or using, like,
glass
white
insulators
screws.
sourced from a thrift store at $1.59
I like that pot.
each, a $6 wire basket, a $12
But like
framed
they didn't
picture,
make it,
and
they
potted
bought it.
artificial ivy.
Not their worst
We turned our
handiwork.
attention back to the reading corner with our new easy chair. With so many casement-type pieces of furniture,
No.
we really needed to soften the
No.
room with some yummy fabric.
No.
We
Is
covered
that
a particle
tinfoil?
board round table with a delicious creamy yellow table round.
Oh.
The 1-inch corded bottom trimmed with a plum fabric creates a nice flounce on the skirt. Next, using a tagging gun, we attached tri-color twisted cording for added texture and movement. The cording was knotted every few inches and loosely draped from knot to knot, creating a subtle, dramatic effect. We used 6 yards of trim at $12 per yard for a total of $72. A custom version like this could cost up...
It's like it. Where's my table? Mysteriously table-shaped hump in the corner of the room. Why does the wall say die? Wait, where?
And loosely
Where,
draped
where,
from
where?
knot to knot, creating a subtle, dramatic effect. We use 6 yards of trim
Oh,
at
down
$12
here.
per yard for a
Hold
total
on.
of $72.
We'll get to
A
it.
custom version
To die. To die.
Custom version like this could cost up to $260.
A time
That cost only included
to
the
weep.
fabric. The fabric being-
They need the bisexual couch. Nobody believes you. They need it for this room.
throughout throughout the room, we added a simple buttery yellow panel valance to the existing window treatment. Then we repeated the same cording detail from the table onto the valance, attaching it with the same method. The result is simple, but visually consistent. For lighting, we introduced a muted iron floor lamp that blends...
Like, I can't stress enough how much I would be driven crazy by just fucking cloth hanging from everything. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't even like having a shower curtain. I don't.
Tones and textures. Alongside it, an Eiffel Tower style table lamp adds a subtle European touch. Under the glass surface.
This Statue of Liberty TV remote adds a subtle New York touch. Stonehenge.
Arranged personal family photos, creating
This is crazy. I don't like it at all.
Display. Both lampshades feature soft floral and leaf patterns, reinforcing the relaxed, country-inspired style. We turned our attention back to... Remember the makeshift desk that used to be in here? A piece of plywood on top of 2 metal filing cabinets. Okay, it's functional, but not very genteel. In its place, we created a new desk using vintage books, stacked and glued together as the...
it fading in is so fucking funny.
Teal.
Address me. Like, that's what...
In its place, we created a new desk using vintage books, stacked and glued together as the base, topped with a discarded piece of glass from an old coffee table. The books cost just 7 cents each, totaling about $3. To make the structure more stable, they were both nailed and glued together and slightly angled to add visual interest. The glass top brings in a clean, contemporary element, while the books add warmth.
If you squint, she's Reba.
That contrast gives the piece a balanced look. For lighting, we used a handmade Tiffany-style lamp crafted from stained glass and oak. The chair paired with the desk is an extra oak chair, which fits naturally into the antique theme. Since the desk doesn't have drawers, we added a hand-built side table to store office supplies. Above the desk, a peg shelf displays an extensive basket collection, along with personal
I hate wicker
accessories.
as well.
To the left of the shelf,
I
3
don't like
baskets
it.
are mounted vertically.
Tiny
creating
object. Okay. For you, you get Monchichi! Oh my god, it's Monchichi! Oh my god! This was also on my purse, but I took it off. I'm gonna put it back on.
Practical spot for storing letters and papers. To complete the setup, we added 2 decorated grapevine wreaths. For a
Why are you watching this old decorating show? It's very boring content. I want you to get hit by a car. I can't believe I said that. And live! But, like, how, like, come on now. Be so fucking for real. Like, come on now. Your Monchichi looks fat. Bye. Gaby, thank you so much for the 32 months. Thank you.
On the right side, we placed an old-school desk to balance the wall visually, along with a plant and an uplight to create softer ambient lighting. An open book on the seat finishes the look. Remember the makeshift desk that used to be in here? As we waited for the wall paint to dry, we got started laying out and organizing our stencils. We are going to stencil one of the homeowner's favorite quotes around the perimeter of the room at the ceiling height. Keep in mind, when working with stencils, always draw a chalked cheek
Second time. Yeah, someone body shamed me.
line first. This will ensure a straight sentence without any mistakes. That step helps avoid mistakes, although spelling is still on you.
Oh, they're the ones that wrote to die.
A season, a time to be born and a time to die.
They wrote that. Why am I not shocked that they wrote that?
although spelling is still on you. We used a contrasting plum paint for the quote, "To everything there is a season, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to love." Once the stenciling was complete, we brought the furniture back in and began repositioning everything. We angled the overstuffed chair and ottoman into the corner to create a comfortable seating area. Near the window, we placed the oak drop.
Oh, I've seen this.
Because of its smaller scale, it wasn't practical as a primary workspace, so we turned it into a display surface for some of our favorite accessories. To highlight those pieces, we added flexible tube lighting. It was attached with Velcro along the top under the shelf, and
Just
along the
like
bottom edge
so
to
much
spotlight
just
the basket
shit,
display.
dude.
As we waited for the wall paint to dry, we got started laying out and organizing our stencils. We are going to stencil one of the homeowner's favorite quotes around the perimeter of the room at the ceiling height. Keep in mind, when working with stencils, always draw a... Getting back to the window area, we brought in an old study table we found at the local university that will now double as the computer desk. For just $75, we had truly found a bargain. The newness of the computer blends well with the oldness of the vintage table. And in this case, accessories make all the difference. We added a brass lamp with a gold tassel and a freshly painted shade. A small silver bowl holds golf balls and tees, while a $12 cedar box keeps pens and pencils organized. A simple $1 silver tray stores paper clips, and a vintage-style golf mouse pad ties into the theme. To complete the workspace, we placed a refurbished desk chair next to the table. This piece stands out because of the creative paintwork. Subtle color details and a hand-painted set of golf clubs transform what was once a basic garage sale chair into a unique feature. Originally, the chair cost just $10. After refinishing, the difference is clear. For the final detail, we personalized it by writing, "Keep your eye on the ball," reinforcing the golf theme. This was done using a permanent marker designed for use on wood. When selecting a chair for this kind of project, the first
Are we
priority
watching
is
a
structure.
Trading Spaces knockoff? It's like it's kind of like, I don't know if it's a knockoff. It's like home decor. Like they just redo, because I have seen Trading Spaces and it's like different. I don't really understand what this is. It's like, it's more tutorial. It's like if 5 Minute Crafts had a TV show in the 90s and it was even worse.
Making sure it's sturdy with no loose joints. Then it's about finding character in the shape, like curved details or unique lines.
Hello, clever.
From there, the painting process is gradual. Leaving some areas exposed and layering in different colors helps build dimension. Even without advanced painting skills, a simple finish can still produce a strong result. And just like that,
Welcome in.
another overlooked piece becomes part of the design.
They really
Getting back to the
fucking held the camera on that
And
chair.
Liz, I cannot believe what you have done with what was just a really normal, everyday, take a look at this dresser, and you've turned it into a golf masterpiece. It is just gorgeous. Take a look at this. Here we got the number 1 hole pin over here. The entire dresser was painted green, then accented with additional colors along the top and sides to create definition. On one side, there's a number 1 hole pin, and on the other, 18th hole, tying the whole theme together. With the base complete, we moved on to the final detail. Earlier, we mentioned doing something creative with a wallpaper border, and this is where it comes in.
You
Since the
have
family
those
loves golf,
VOD is
we
gonna
used
be
a golfer
so
themed
fun to
border
watch,
and
Mel.
applied it
I
across
can't
the top,
wait.
carefully laying it out and pressing it into place before finishing the painted edges.
I like
Across
want to
the
watch you watch it on Discord to hear you laugh at stuff.
dresser, we placed an old hutch that now works as a bookcase. It was refinished using warm, rich tones, completely changed.
It looks so bad. Oh my god.
Its presence in the space. Originally, this piece was sitting in the homeowner's
The
basement.
curtains are always so much longer than anything they are put on. It is Hunter Green. Oh my god, full circle.
Surrounded by old games and clearly dated in style. But with some effort, it became a functional and attractive feature. In that same basement, we found another piece tucked away in a corner, an old cabinet that had been used to store ski boots. It once had potential, but was no longer being used effectively. After repainting, it now serves as a display piece, highlighting the homeowner's antique typewriter and adding another layer of character to the room. And this, I cannot believe what you have done with what... These are the 2 similar green hues we'll be working with. tea leaf, and Clement green. Our plan is to create a two-tone stripe effect on the walls. So first, this is a cute little table, kind of well on its way to looking a little more traditional anyway. You didn't spend too much for it, did you?
$6.
Just a little shabby, a little too distressed for our purposes here.
Just a bit, but it had potential.
Yeah, a little contemporary look there, though, and that's not what we're going for. So we started by removing the original legs and replacing them with ready-made traditional ones, costing $5 each. That alone completely changed the character of the piece. Then we shortened the legs by 2 inches to bring it down to coffee table height, making it a better fit for the living room. Next, we added more detail to give it a stronger period look. We used an embossed strip of wood with a leaf pattern and applied it along all 4 sides. This simple addition created a more ornate, Victorian-style appearance. The transformation continued with layers of gold paint mixed with glaze, followed by a coat of black aging paint, which we wiped back with cheesecloth. This gave the table a subtle aged finish that matched the rest of the furniture. In total, the table cost just $38, and it now blends seamlessly with the antiques in the room. For the final touches, we styled the space around it. Another antique table was brought in as a feature piece, topped with silk tulips and purple candles, to introduce a bold accent from the color palette. Throughout the room, artwork from a local artist complements the antiques, alongside decorative elements like gold-toned shoes. On one wall, the homeowner's photos are displayed in black frames, while a statue and a silver...
This was not very egregious.
And we promised you and the homeowner additional storage in this room.
Okay.
We bought this dresser at an unpainted furniture store. This was the condition we found it in. It was damaged and discounted, but we knew we could breathe new life into it with paint. We used a mix of thin latex.
Bitch, they said that about a couch. They painted a fucking couch or chair. Excuse me, it was a chair. Like a fucking like. they painted like a cushion, and it looked horrible.
Paints in rose, sage green, and gold. The formula was
They would paint a couch. I'm sure the next video they're gonna paint a couch.
To finish it off, we replaced the hardware.
They did one coat too. Like it looks so bad.
Tubs 12 in total at $2 each. But we didn't stop there.
no.
To give the dresser more character, we attached fencing lattice to the sides, creating a gingham-style pattern. We painted lattice to size and nailed it into place. It became a standout detail, especially since it's the first thing you see when entering the room. To tie everything together, we built a mirror to hang above the dresser, starting with an inexpensive door mirror that cost just $8. We mounted it onto a lattice backing. Then we added a horizontal bar with hooks underneath for extra function. The lattice was painted white, while the mirror frame got a soft blue color wash. This created a subtle blue and white contrast that connected with other elements in the room and reinforced the overall country style. Once finished, our lattice mirror completed the bedroom set. It visually linked the dresser and mirror together.
I don't
It was a
hate that.
cohesive and coordinated
I
look, and we
don't
promised-
hate the lattice mirror. I don't hate that.
Next, the floral armchair and ottoman are brought back in and repositioned in the corner. This room is looking better than ever. As we said, we think this is a great way to make the outdated contemporary bedroom set blend with our provincial theme. We decided to hide it by painting the furniture the same pale green as the walls. Even the dark wood sewing machine is transformed with green paint and finished with matching white porcelain knobs. Now, everything blends seamlessly into the background, drawing attention to their favorite piece, the pine desk. But the chair presents a problem. It looks great, but it's slightly too tall. When you sit down and try to slide under the desk, your knees hit, making it uncomfortable. The solution is straight.
They're pulling out the big. Don't mind if I bring out my big
Slide under the
knife.
desk, your knees hit, making Sit down and try to slide under the desk, your knees hit, making it uncomfortable. The solution is straightforward. They cut a few inches off the wooden legs while keeping the casters. After trimming and reinstalling the wheels, the chair sits lower and the skirt falls closer to the floor, improving both function and appearance. On the other side of the room, they face the opposite issue with the bed. It's a modern metal twin bed, but they want it to feel more like a traditional day bed.
God.
To achieve that, they raise it slightly using wooden blocks fitted to the legs. This adjustment lifts the bed skirt to the right height and gives the piece more presence, softening its modern look. After cutting the chair legs and adjusting the bed height, everything falls into place. The skirt now just grazes the floor as it should, and the updated proportions bring balance to the room. Next, the floral arm paint is easily the most outstanding wall reviver and certainly the cheapest. This is the yummy hue we'll color wash the walls in.
Yummy.
Soft,
Yummy
lemon salt
hue.
color. And this is the glazing medium. First, they mix a finish using 1 part paint to 5 or 6 parts glaze, creating a thin, workable layer. Working
Pee.
in 3-foot sections, one person applies
It
the
just
paint
looks
in
like
loose strokes,
pee.
while the other softens it with a rag. The slow-drying glaze allows time to adjust, and varying the paint controls contrast. The result is a soft, yellow finish that adds depth and unifies the room. Next, they turn to the bed. A multicolored patchwork quilt is balanced with a simple white eyelet dust ruffle, which tones down the pattern and adds a calm, clean look. Without a headboard, they create
Oh,
one
I'm getting
using
a
pillow
headache
shams
from
and a curtain
laughing.
rod. Tab loops are sewn onto the shams and slid onto the rod, then mounted low to mimic a headboard, while also serving as a comfortable backrest. The idea is flexible and budget-friendly, easy to adapt for different beds or fabrics. In this case, one sheet is used to create multiple elements, maximizing both style and
What
value.
the fuck?
Paint is
Color match to literally anything they're doing. I gotta do piss. Oh god. I'm gonna do that fucking green that they love. Oh my god.
I'm very honored to be in the presence of so many
locals. Hi, Callie. We are watching. I genuinely don't even know what this show is called, but we have watched like 100 clips of this show where these these two women. Well, it's always this one woman, and then she always has like a new sidekick every episode, and they just like Home Sense. Okay, I haven't been able to tell what the name is at all. But it's, we like literally we watched like 100 of this. They're so fucking horrible.
change that. We'll use 2 different
It's
colors.
so, it's
Like
the
and
best day of my life.
salmon.
Thank you for the raid.
Like and green for the bulk of the walls.
This is the one where they,
Transforms
yeah, they
this-
blend it all.
It's time for Trash to Treasure. That's where we show you how to turn your garage sale finds into great furniture and accessories for your home. And today we are back at Sticks and Stones. It's a home furnishing store in Minneapolis. And the owner, Rob Whitlock, is going to show us how to make
Hi,
a
Chris.
big old mirror.
Hello,
out of an old
Tubby.
window
Thank you.
and porch corners. The first project is a
Hello,
large
Melliot.
mirror made from old
Andrew.
house parts. The base frame comes from a salvaged stained glass
Clever Cottontail, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
window, once part of a home, now repurposed
Oh my
after being
God.
damaged. On its own, it's plain, so they add porch corner details along the sides and finish it with a header piece on top. Once assembled, it becomes a full-length mirror with a vintage look, similar to high-end pieces, but at a much lower cost. The mirror itself can be made for under $50. Next, they move on to smaller projects, coasters and trivets. Using a single
These
solid
are not
board, they
horrible.
cut 4 evenly sized triangles and piece them together.
Little
The construction
coasters,
is
like whatever.
Apply wood glue to the edges and assemble the pieces on top of contact paper.
I don't
Once
like the-
joined,
oh.
the design forms a clean geometric pattern. The color comes from aniline dye applied
I don't
directly
love
into
the
wood, though different
unfinished-
wood tones could also be used.
Probably
Finally, they
unsanded
create a
wood,
functional
but-
hanging rack using an old window
Yeah, the
screen.
prices
After
are
cleaning,
insane. She got the ugliest curtain rod for like $77. I was like, what the hell? I don't think I'd even have to pay that now. And things are insane right now.
attach 4 hooks at the top, suspend it with chains, and add hooks along the bottom. The result works as a drying rack for flowers, or even a pot rack over a kitchen island. Fresh
About 30 minutes ago, we watched one where they painted like a chair, but like an armchair. Like they painted cushions with fabric paint, and it looked like paint you would use on your walls. And you could, and it was like popcorn ceiling, but a chair. It was
flowers
crazy.
directly, and as they dry, they take on a different natural look. The screen itself can also hold flowers in place before hanging. Each project uses simple materials and basic.
When we decided to do the bathroom, we had to, out of necessity. The bathroom was falling apart, the tile was falling apart, the grout was falling apart, the shower walls were falling apart. The vanity was so tight that every time we walked through this space, we were getting bruises on our hips.
We needed to make quick and affordable updates to the bathroom, but we also wanted it to be meaningful and beautiful. While looking for simple white tiles, we stumbled upon
I just
a
got
set
my
of
bathroom
vibrant
counter redone. There's a piece of hair stuck in it. I can't get out. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Full of rich colors. This inspired the entire design direction. Since he had always loved Africa, we built the whole space around that theme, with the African tiles becoming the room's foundation. The tiles for the countertop ended up costing just $50, cheaper than standard laminate, making it perfect for an awkward corner layout. To save space and money, we replaced the bulky vanity with a custom corner unit made from wall cabinets, which are shallower than base cabinets, perfect for a narrow space. Patience played a huge role in saving money. By waiting for sales, we cut costs by nearly 50% across the entire bathroom.
The little rug
Basic oak medicine cabinet
with the
a custom
salmon that is
finish,
slowly
blending
getting
earthy red
horny.
tones
It's
to
like
match
only a
his
little
favorite
pink.
photographs, adding a meaningful personal touch. Rather than replacing the bathtub, we had it professionally reglazed for $250, giving it a like-new finish at a fraction of the cost of a new one. The African theme continued with the shower curtain, where a Tunisian-inspired print added warmth and depth to the room. Upstairs.
Oh. It's so striped. Okay.
In the second bathroom, we took a different approach, with a focus on brightness and openness. Large square tiles replaced small mosaics, making the space feel larger, and a pedestal sink added elegance and less visual bulk. A $10 dimmer switch softened the lighting, making the room feel relaxed and inviting. We made the shower curtain using discounted fabric, saving money while keeping the look cohesive. The leftover fabric was creatively turned into soft window treatment.
I feel like a shower curtain has to be a specific type of fabric. Because otherwise, it's going to get moldy every time it gets wet and it's just hanging there. Like, I would not just use regular-ass fabric. Like, it's got to be like a plasticky, like, water-resistant.
That added texture and warmth to the room.
Unless there's, like, a second one that's, like, a clear, like, splash guard one. Yeah, a liner, thank you.
Became some of the most beautiful and memorable spaces in the house. The unique personal touches.
It does look like a diaper. That's crazy.
Never did I think I was going to have to focus on finding a special room for the moose.
Address me.
I think I was going to have to focus on finding a special room for the moose. However, I didn't want the moose in the living room, I didn't want it in the dining room, and I certainly didn't want it in our bedroom. So when we found this house, this was a small cozy room.
She's so nervous.
That fit the moose perfectly.
Originally covered in floor-to-ceiling paneling, the room was stripped down and finished with textured walls painted in a rich cranberry tone, creating warmth and a soft glow. To reflect an outdoor, lodge-inspired theme, Temery and her husband decorated with antique fishing gear, including lures from her husband's grandfather, a vintage fishing basket, and duck decoys, giving the space an authentic, rustic feel. Many of the furnishings were discovered rather than purchased. A worn green velvet chair found in an abandoned barn was carefully restored into a standout piece. A mirror made from an antique horse collar gifted by her grandparents fits perfectly within the theme. And
The
even a
moose
small
is
table
always
once covered in
watching you.
cobwebs was cleaned, refinished, and brought back to life.
I can't believe they
Altogether,
didn't
the room
paint
feels
any of
rugged,
it.
Relaxed and full of character. In contrast, the guest bedroom, known as the Daisy Room, offers a completely different atmosphere. Designed to feel like a cozy bed and breakfast, it's warm, light, and inviting. The bed,
A hospital bed.
originally found for free, was
Whenever they say we found it for free, it's always like, of course you did.
with white spray paint, while sheer daisy curtains purchased for just 15 cents add a soft, charming touch. Every piece here has a story. A mirror frame from an abandoned farmhouse was fitted with new glass, and a $25 music stand now displays daisy-themed gifts from friends and family, adding a personal layer to the decor. Another room shifts to a bunny theme, inspired by a collection of vintage baby quilts. Antique toys, wooden blocks, and baby clothes create a nostalgic feel, while small details like bunny-shaped hooks carry the theme throughout. Much of the furniture comes from Temery and her husband's childhoods, making the space both meaningful and ready to become a future nursery. Although the home initially felt overwhelming in size, they approached it one room at a time. By collecting items from flea markets, antique shops, and garage sales, they turned the process into something creative and enjoyable, transforming the house into a warm, personal home filled with stories.
Never did I think
I need this one more time.
I was going to have to focus on finding a special room for the moose. However, I didn't want the moose in.
It's time for Trash to Treasure. That's where we show you how to turn your garage sale finds into great furniture and accessories for your home. And today we're in Sticks and Stones. It's a home furnishing store in Minneapolis. And the owner, Rob Whitleff, is going to show us how to give an old wooden coffee table a new look by using old postcards and glass. Today, we're in a charming home furnishing store where an old wooden coffee table is about to be transformed using vintage postcards and a sheet of glass. At first glance, the table may not seem impressive, but it has two key advantages.
There's that crackle paint that I hate.
Shape, making it an ideal candidate for a makeover.
Oh.
Instead of discarding it, the transformation begins with a three-step crackle finish. First, a deep green base coat is applied, followed by a crackling medium
Yuck!
finish with a vibrant layer of blue paint. As the top layer
It's
dries,
so
cracks
fucking
revealing
ugly.
The darker color beneath, creating a textured, aged effect while still feeling fresh and colorful. To elevate the design, the table's raised edge becomes a functional feature. Vintage postcards, ranging from holiday themes to everyday imagery, are arranged across the surface. This adds personality and a story to the piece. A custom-cut sheet of glass is placed over the top, protecting the postcards while seamlessly integrating them into the design. The result is a relaxed, personal surface that turns the table into a conversation piece. This concept can easily be personalized with old family photographs, bringing meaningful memories back into daily life. The transformation doesn't stop there. A worn-out side table, once faded and missing hardware, is reimagined.
Do you hear
with
somebody like
gold
coughing? Do you hear that?
that turns the table into a conversation piece. This concept can easily be personalized with old family photographs, bringing meaningful memories back into daily life. The transformation doesn't.
What is that? What is that? What the fuck? What the fuck? I gotta get. This is a haunted video.
This is the buttery cream color, which will give this.
They use this butter color so much. So ugly. I love this music though.
Yellow is widely regarded as a cheerful and uplifting color, and in softer tones like this, it creates a warm, welcoming atmosphere that instantly brightens the entire room. Along the wall, above the console table, the goal is to create a strong focal point. The process begins by marking 3 elongated frame sections, carefully proportioned to match the width of the wallpaper. Pre-pasted wallpaper is then applied inside each section, adding instant pattern and depth. To elevate
No. No.
Custom-style wall panels. Inside each panel, simple frame teacup prints are stacked vertically, bringing in a subtle vintage charm.
Why is the frame black?
Modern, the edges are lightly sanded to create a soft, distressed finish.
But like the frame's not matching the molding.
Feel while adding warmth and character
What the
to wall.
fuck,
To balance
dude?
the space, a nearby short wall is fitted with a decorative plate rack. Finished in the same lightly distressed style, it ties in visually with the panels while also serving as a display for ceramics and small decorative pieces. On the opposite side, the window area is enhanced using fabric. With 8 yards of material and 3 scarf rings, soft swags are created and paired with bishop sleeves on each side. The result is an elegant window treatment that draws attention without overwhelming the room, all for just $38.
They always use the
lighting
ugly-
is also updated to better match the style. An outdated fixture is replaced with a
They've
Tiffany
never
inspired
hung up a
chandelier
curtain in
featuring
their
soft
life.
floral
It,
tone. Is also
like,
updated
bruh.
to better match the style. An outdated fixture is replaced with a Tiffany-inspired chandelier featuring soft floral tones, instantly warming up the space.
One time they used sticks as a window treatment.
Friendly. Finally, the console table gets a complete refresh without being replaced. A custom tile top cover is built to sit
Wait.
directly over the existing surface.
Wait.
Constructed as a simple box.
It looks horrible in this room, but I kind of fuck with it as like an individual item.
tile and molding, it creates a durable and visually appealing new top that can even handle...
Okay, what is this audio over the video? Like, is it so it doesn't get copywritten? They add, like, someone scrubbing...
new top that can even handle
like,
heat.
grout out of a fucking bathroom? What is that?
Together, these thoughtful updates...
It's crazy.
It's time for Trash to Treasure. That's where I show you how to turn your sale finds great furniture and accessories for your home. And today we're in Sticks and Stones. It's a home furnishing store in Minneapolis. And the owner, Rob Whitleff, is going to show us how to turn old $5 bifold doors into a beautiful fabric folding screen. This project begins with the idea of creating an inexpensive folding screen, something that is often difficult and costly to find in stores. Instead of buying one, recycled materials are used to build a simple screen that can easily be customized to match any room. The base of the screen comes from bifold cloth.
We're going to add our fluted molding all around it. Oh, this is fairly inexpensive.
It's time for track. Construction is simple and requires only basic tools, and the back can also be covered with fabric while still serving as a decorative table during the rest of the year.
Fluted molding all around it. Oh, this is fairly inexpensive, isn't it? You can get it at any lumber yard for about 60 cents a foot.
But we're not going to put it on like this. We're going to have to add a little to that.
Yes, we are. We chose a gold metallic paint that has a hand-hammered.
We had a great idea for transforming this large plain mirror. Right now, it looks dull and lifeless. So the goal is to give it a more traditional appearance while adding some architectural detail to the space. To do that, we framed the mirror with decorative molding. The molding was finished in a hammered gold color to bring warmth and elegance to the room. We also added decorative corner pieces to give the frame more character
Did someone
and
just
visual interest.
fart?
Once everything was ready, we installed the frame by applying heavy-duty adhesive to the back of the molding and securing the pieces directly onto the wall around the mirror. Framing a builder-grade mirror like this is an inexpensive upgrade, and the entire project cost only $41. With the mirror finished, it was time to add accessories. Gold leaf frame topiary prints bring a touch of nature into the room, while an antique metal plate rack...
These haven't been too insane.
And another set is displayed at...
It's not as crazy as the secret room in the bathroom that they hid with a curtain.
These are the warm colors we'll be working with. Buttery gold, sage green, and taupe. Our first step is to apply each color in heavy splotches using a thick, wide paintbrush. Work in sections of about 4 feet at a time. And don't worry if the paint runs slightly. This technique actually works best with a loose, imperfect application. Next, gently brush the splotches together so the colors spread across the wall.
So just buy fucking green.
After that, use a sheepskin pad with a tapping or stippling motion to soften the transitions and mesh the colors together. How much you blend will affect the final look. Less blending creates a casual granite-like texture, while more blending produces a smoother European washed finish, which is the effect we're aiming for here. As the paint dries, the light reflects differently across the surface. Moved on to the lighting. Above the vanity mirror, we installed an aged copper 3-arm wall sconce, $40 each. Boards and tassels add a more traditional touch. Both custom window treatments cost about $200. While cut directly above our workstation.
Okay. We're back to the video that started it all.
We hung a colorful extended shelf trimmed with a decorative zigzag edge. Underneath the shelf, we attached a painted pegboard and bulletin board. This room is already full of energy, but one more playful detail brings it all together, a laundry line display. The homeowner, Jennifer Ezra Love, who is also an artist, created these decorations by cutting simple shapes from foam core board with a large X-Acto knife. She then painted small pieces of laundry on each shape. The designs are intentionally simple, making them easy for anyone to recreate. Once finished, the pieces were attached to the wall with double-sided adhesive, and the clothesline was added across the wall to connect them visually.
No fucking way. They're painting a rug. Holy fucking shit.
Pattern ideas can come from every
Oh.
like greeting cards, calendars, or decorative china. After the paint dries, usually about a day, it's best to seal the floor with 1 or 2 coats of polyurethane to protect the design. With that done, turning the room into a cheerful and creative laundry area. Directly above.
Oh.
It's time for Trash to Treasure. Turn your garage.
Architectural pieces that we took from older homes or from friends'
Oh
homes
my
and
God.
painted them, made them look a little bit older or newer.
I have to
and it
stop.
helped
I
warm
have
up
to
a place that was
actually
sort of
fucking
too
stop.
contemporary looking and too modern looking. In addition, we were
I
fortunate in that
really
we
have a
inherited
headache.
a lot of family antiques.
Holy
The
shit.
elegant exterior of this home reflects what's inside. Homeowner Heidi Libra and her husband designed the interior.
Once again,
to
I
feel
highly recommend you guys watch Worst Homes in America. Ugliest Homes in America. It's hosted by Retta from Parks and Recreation. And it's like every single fucking house on that show is like a former contestant on Trading Spaces. Like literally like episode 1 or season 1, there's like an Atlantis home. They're like, yeah, this is the room where where everything is, all the flooring is sand and we don't know what to do.
like an old historic house, even though the home itself is newly built. When they built it about 4 years ago, they wanted the comfort of a modern home, but the charm of an older one. To achieve that, they combined family antiques with unique flea market finds collected over time. Heidi especially enjoys collecting gold frames for her paintings. Once, before a dinner party, she realized she needed artwork for the wall but had no time to create one. So she quickly painted directly onto the wall and hung a frame over it, turning it into a playful piece of art. Humor is an important part of the home's style. A subtle touch of periwinkle blue appears throughout the house, tying the rooms together. In the living room, velvet curtains separate the space from
Again, the
children's
curtains
room.
are always so fucking long.
Hung using artificial leaves, spray-painted gold. Vintage details add character everywhere, from an antique balustrade left in natural wood to furniture that looks...
Wait, what? Where's the baby?
In the living room, velvet curtains
Where?
over it, turning it into a playful piece of art. Humor is an important part of the home's style. A subtle touch of periwinkle blue appears throughout the house, tying the rooms together. In the living room, velvet curtains separate the space from the children's room, hung using art...
Where does she come from? What the fuck?
In the living room, velvet curtains separate the space from the children's room, hung using...
Bitch, this house is a liminal space. Yeah, I think that's stairs and that's like a baby gate for the stairs. But it's so crazy.
In the living room,
It does look
velvet
like
curtains
she's like
separate-
walking, like it's like she's navigating this house like she's in a dream. It's so
from the
funny.
children's room.
But the baby can, oh yeah, the baby can open it.
Artificial leaves, spray-painted gold. Vintage details add character everywhere, from an antique balustrade left in natural wood to furniture that looks expensive but actually came from flea markets, including a large table that once served as a boardroom table. Family creativity is also part of the design. Heidi's daughter contributed artwork, including a painting she made as a child by repainting an old canvas. Just off the living room, the home office shows the same creativity. A window treatment made from a gold-painted tree branch hangs above the windows.
There
while
it
a flea
is.
market shelf
There it
painted
is.
by Heidi's husband adds color. The bookshelf displays meaningful items from family and friends. Together, these personal touches create a warm and creative home where every family member contributes to the design. You can cover up with black paint.
So I've got some black paint here.
This is literally the video we started with.
And I'm going to be adding just kind of an artsy line. However it tends to wiggle and jiggle, that's what's going to happen.
That is so artsy. As you paint, the brush naturally wiggles, creating a playful, artsy line perfect for a colorful laundry room like
Who
this.
knew that 2 hours later we would find out that they later paint a rug on the
Just a
ground?
brush and some black paint, even a beginner can achieve the effect. Next are the cabinets. We painted them in a rainbow of bright colors, but they actually started as unfinished 3 6-inch wooden kitchen cabinets.
I just fucking hate that, like, these are both pink, but then these are different. Like, it
found at a discount home improvement center.
And then
for
those
just
are both
$86
blue.
each. To give them more personality, we hand painted
like, it's like there's symmetry, but then they fuck it up, like, ugh.
pulls,
these
which
look
cost about
horrible.
$1 each. A helpful trick: use an empty egg carton as a holder. Push the knob and screw.
I don't know how old the show is. I would assume 90s.
Take a look at the colors we'll be working with in this room: turquoise, sun yellow, pink, periwinkle blue, green, and coral. But before we start painting, we have to do a little work in here to hide the mechanicals. To do that, we purchased 6 old bifold doors from a reuse store, paying just $7 a pair for a total of $21. We then also allow the entire
This
area
is
to
what that
remain
room
exact width
was.
of the doors 15.
Oh my god.
We chose this rose blush color, as we said, to coordinate.
It ran from 1997 to 2008. A decade of this show is crazy.
With the floral area rug. This color is a soft, warm hue. It will. The next step was rearranging the furniture to create a cozier layout. It's the fireplace centered on the focal point. We used a 3-0. We decorated it by weaving in a grape, then buying a similar.
I love color, but ever since I moved up north, I need more color in my life than ever. And so I decided to paint my dining room kind of a ketchup red, lime green. Those colors.
Have you guys seen that tweet? That's it's a picture of Sydney Sweeney, and they're like, she looks like ketchup. It's so fucking stupid.
Getting very bright, so I also decided I'd throw periwinkle in to cool it down a little bit.
Lori McDowell, the homeowner behind this bold, imaginative dining room, hand-painted nearly every surface herself, from the furniture to the floors to the walls.
This
It's a highly
looks
cost-effective
so
way to transform a
fucking
space with personality.
crazy.
Strong colors can easily feel overwhelming, so she balanced them with sophisticated elements: an old oil painting, a primitive farm table, needlepoint pillows, and traditional candles.
I think this shows why everything is gray now. Yeah.
French-inspired atmosphere, and added eclectic art.
And I'm just gonna dry brush, so I'm taking most of the
Oh
paint off.
yeah, we're starting to see clips we've already seen. Okay, well that's a sign, I think, to end the stream. I do have to edit tonight. I have to edit the Patreon. And I'm getting a headache, dude. Holy shit. What a good time. That was such a treat. Thank you guys. I will make this VOD public immediately for those who would like to watch. I edit tomorrow. Thursday might be able to stream. Definitely Friday. And Saturday. So I want to play. I've been really liking the new Fortnite update with like the Overwatch weapons. I kind of want to play some Fortnite on stream. I think that'll be fun. Alright, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. I gotta go. That was crazy. Tonight was a movie. And I do want to play that Toon Tone game. That I literally have had the tab open, but then we just fell down a different rabbit hole. Wild. Okay. For real, thank you. Have a good night, guys. Bye.